Welcome to Lower Here episode 101. Folks, we have a special guest. His name is LocalH. Why don't you tell us about who you are, H?
What's up, Art? So my name's Scott, and I've been playing this game since a month before GH2 came out. October 2006.
Oh, I didn't know you were late to the game.
Yeah, I was a little bit late to the game, but not too
So was
much. I did get in on GH1,
too.
at least, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I used to work at Walmart. I saw the game on display because they were ramping up for GH2 coming out in a little bit, and I was like, that looks cool as shit. So I picked it up, started playing it on my breaks and lunch and shit, and the next thing I know, I got a PS2 and Guitar Hero. And then I get GH2 on launch night. Like, I was there at midnight when they brought the shit out.
Those were the best days, man. Like the midnight releases where like hundreds of people are at your stores. It was so fucking cool. That's not a thing that happens really anymore.
Yeah, especially with the big ass GH2 bundle boxes, with the SG in them.
Yeah,
that shit was great.
Oh yeah.
I was only
I
ever
think
at
they're still
one
doing-
midnight release.
I want to
That was
say
GH3.
they're still doing like midnight releases for games. Like they are like at GameStops. Like they try to keep that culture alive.
They
try.
It's not as
I'm not-
culturally relevant.
It's not as relevant anymore because you can just go get that shit digitally, or you order it on Amazon. It gets to your door sometimes early, sometimes late, but like or the day of. You know what I mean?
Like I heard that Target's even getting rid of Xbox
Yep.
shelf space. So like
Been seeing that.
Holy shit!
physical game,
Xbox is just gone. In Target,
Pre-order, click
I
on
think
a
Walmart.
website.
Yeah.
Okay, no, Xbox is gonna die. Like it's gonna be gone, right?
It's looking
I've
bad.
been hearing
That's
that,
what it's looking like.
It's looking a little grim. I don't like to doom and gloom about it, but they've been really mishandling a lot of shit.
You say
since
something about
getting
Doom
Activision.
and Grim Doomer,
They-
Xbox 360, bad update.
This is true. This is true.
The Xbox 360
Yes.
will live forever.
What's it supposed to be?
Because
Like
you
an
can
avatar exploit or something, I think.
Yeah, a bad avatar
Yeah, you just
now.
load an avatar.
It's just crazy.
That's it.
2025, man, we eating good out here.
We really
And
are.
we get Clone Hero on 360.
The 2020s
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
we've been eating good. In
But it
general,
only
in terms of
supports
modding.
Wave
It only supports for now.
for now.
Maybe.
crazy.
Perhaps maybe.
But it exists.
We'll see
which
what
is
happens.
crazy
It
in
exists.
the first place.
It's real and it works.
And it actually works, and it's like 60 hertz Clone Hero on PC.
Yeah,
With
and
like
it feels
pretty much
pretty
perfect
good.
vsync.
I do have to
Yeah.
add a little bit of audio calibration by default, like 90 milliseconds on my setup, but
Same.
who cares?
I was playing an old chart that was definitely made in feedback, and so
Oh,
I
God.
had to.
You can always tell.
No, literally, I had to put 200 milliseconds of lag. It was Blackout
Yeah.
City
Jeez.
by Anamanaguchi. It was the Tasty's chart of it, and I played it on
Tasty definitely used
CH360.
feedback
And I was
for
like,
that, yeah.
oh my god, it's so out of sync. It's so out of sync.
Yep, good old
But,
feedback and the natural 200 millisecond delay. Good old
Here's
Yeah.
my
feedback.
question:
Gotta
as
love
somebody
those
who
old
hasn't,
tools.
as somebody who hasn't played Clone Hero on 360 yet, did it feel like the classic customs? Like because it was on console, because it's a little.
This is what
like-
it felt like.
I was running
It
okay
feels
with my
like
CRT.
Guitar.
It was crazy.
It feels
Okay.
like Guitar Hero
That
3
sounds cursed.
PC vsync 60. That's what it
Whoa.
feels like.
That sounds
So it's
nice.
different.
like-
It's
It felt better
different
than
if
that.
you were. I mean, you could say it feels better, but I think to me it felt exactly like Guitar Hero 3 PC 2008. Like Scott, you remember what that
Yeah.
feels like?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were all there. Fucking yeah, no, like I remember playing that as a kid, and I was like, there's like a little bit of input lag, and they're like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm like, no,
not
there's a
fine.
little
There's
bit of
fucking
input.
lag.
There's a little bit of
Absolutely not.
That
input
shit
lag.
doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
5 milliseconds,
And then like
fuck you.
and that's when like Exile and Shade and Deadhead disabled VSync, and like they're like, yeah, the game feels much better. I'm like, I know I'm not fucking crazy. And they're like, oh yeah, you were trying to record with fraps, then it gets shot down to 60 again. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So I'm
Oh
not
my God.
insane in thinking that there's
yeah,
something
fraps will
wrong.
lower
VSync
to 60.
does.
You're right. Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
would
what
lower to
vsync
60.
does. It just delays the frame, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, that's at least up to
But-
16 milliseconds,
Like VSync is
That's
different
60.
now though with different refresh rates and shit. Like you get 120 hertz displays, 144, 165, 180,
Yeah.
200, 240.
Yeah,
like
but in the old
VSync
days,
is different.
60 hertz
in the
was like
old days,
de
60
facto.
hertz
60
VSync
hertz.
is like-
Yeah, that was yeah.
There's like inherent, like, 10 milliseconds lag. If it takes like 5 milliseconds to calculate the frame, then that's just wasted time at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's,
we can't have
that's
that.
perceptible. You can feel that
Yes,
if you're
yes.
attuned
Oh, yeah.
enough.
Yes.
If you got the A big enough to feel this type of shit, you can feel it.
And
You've had enough
honestly,
Tylenol.
and
Yeah.
no. No, and circumcision, right?
Oh yes,
If
yes,
you're
yes.
circumcised and
I'm locked in there.
Jason.
What's the circumcision one? Is this a new one I haven't heard about?
This is a
I
new
haven't
one.
heard this.
This is a new one.
You might fill me in on this?
Yeah, you're circumcised. You
Trump.
don't
Not like
have
that.
autism.
Not like that.
It's Trump.
No.
Okay, so
Bro,
Tylenol and
if-
circumcision.
Yes.
I'm
so,
fucked.
Yeah, it's not looking good for me.
Fuck too, bro. It's not looking great. No. Okay. So going back before we started talking about that.
Yeah. Anyways.
No. Talking about the A
Yes.
having enough A to get really good at 10 milliseconds lag, dude. One of my favorites lost to, I don't know if it's lost to time, is Gamo's The Butcher FC on
Oh,
GH3 vsync.
It's
Which
too hard to
channel
find
was
anything.
that on
on this shit.
again?
Yeah, it's so
I
hard to
don't
find
know.
anything for
I
that.
think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone.
billion
Which
channels.
channel is it on,
That
potentially?
man's
It was-
had like 50 million channels.
It
Is
was
it
on
on-
his OG channel. It was on his OG channel,
Oh,
so
it
it's
was
gone.
OG channel.
Yeah, it's
It's
Oh.
gone.
Yeah, it's probably gone then.
But Bo probably
Pull one
hasn't
out.
fucking, got it recorded or something on his iPod Touch.
Yeah.
That's probably,
Sure.
what's going on. But yeah,
Classic.
no, like if you want to know what like the hardest FC was ever done on an engine similar to CH360 is The Butcher by fucking Rusty Cooley.
Rusty
And
Cooley?
No.
Is the Adohu chart. The Adohu chart of that. Disgusting.
Oh,
Dohu Church brutal.
That is hard as fuck, yeah.
Yeah. But
Sounds
let's
awful.
I think we're
Well,
jumping
those
ahead a
shirts in
little bit
general
too
are
much.
hard.
Yeah, we're jumping ahead just a little bit too far in the headlines, or in the timeline. But
Oh,
Scott,
yeah.
I remember first seeing your stuff when you slowed the highway down to 0.01% speed.
Oh yeah, for like Jordan and Trump
Yeah.
and Freebird. I think I
It was-
did.
It was great, like thumbnail clickbait back
It was.
in 2007.
I remember
It was
seeing
That shit
those
is
videos.
such ass quality now.
It is, but back in the day, it was capture cards. So it was like, whoa! But
Yeah, well,
I
that's
remember
so good.
watching those videos at my grandparents' house because they had high-speed
shit.
internet at the time, and at home I still had dial-up, so I couldn't watch
Oh,
YouTube
God.
videos very well. So we would go to grandpa and grandma's house so I could watch YouTube videos. And that was
Holy
one of
shit,
them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember somebody
Yeah.
stole one of them one time. And, like,
Oh,
I went
definitely.
to their channel and like bitched them out, and they took it down.
Hmm?
I was like,
Hey,
"Hey,
that
yo,
was
this
so
is my
common.
fucking video."
That's my
What are you
fretboard.
doing?
Look, see, or I think that's when you started putting your own like custom texture fretboard or something.
Yeah, I had one
Just so
with
you can
me
tell.
sitting in my old car, just like flipping the camera off.
Yeah, it's the H flipping
That's a
off.
classic-
That shit's
that's a classic
The classic.
Yeah.
It's the classic. Yo.
Hey, here you go, dear viewers. I'm showing the video now of LocalH's old video from 18 years ago, June 17th, 2007. It was uploaded of Jordan with
This is
0.1x
18
track
now, good
speed.
Lord.
18
18
years
plus
old.
video.
Video's
years, man.
18. Yeah.
That video is ineligible for Google's AI age verification. The video itself.
The video itself is 18. That's fucked. I hate that. But this is what it looked like. This is what Jordan looks like.
Oh, it's such
Yeah.
a fucking clusterfuck.
This
But
was
if you could play that on
before.
performance mode, you would be able to play it.
This
Yeah,
was
theoretically.
uploaded in widescreen before YouTube had widescreen, didn't it?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There was I uploaded it in 4:3 at first, but I
Yeah.
found out about a way. There was like a tag you could put to make it widescreen,
Yeah.
and
Oh my
I
God.
did that.
Yes.
And then
It was
that's
like-
apparently
Yes.
gone now.
And
It just
YT
doesn't fucking
video
work anymore.
16:9 something.
Yeah.
That was a tag you could add. It's the same like and format equals 18 at the
Yeah.
end of the link.
I
Ampersand
always
it was
used to
like
play in
19 equals 18.
widescreen.
yeah, if
Even
it
Yeah,
was
no, you
CRT,
used to always
I
play
used
on
to play on widescreen because it like shrinks it in a little bit. You know.
And it like sometimes makes the notes a little bit better to read. I used to do the
Yeah.
same thing too. Yeah, I did that with
Yeah.
I used to do that with all the games past World Tour, I think. I would play widescreen on a CRT on my 360. And so I was like, yeah, I can read shit better. And then I could capture it better and it looks really nice. But yeah.
I saw the Arbys. We have the meats in the background.
Don't mind that.
Hey, nowhere's no.
Nowhere's no.
Nowhere snow. Exactly. Well, it's funny. My first interaction with Scott, we found out was on Scorehero, and we didn't even know each other. I think I had posted a thread because Scott was I asking about Trogdor?
You might have been. I participated in a lot of that like really old discussion back then.
Yeah,
Trying to
I
figure out,
posted like a thread
What's
on
it got to do with the frame
Scorehero.
rates and shit?
Yeah, like asking like why Trogdor is impossible, and like Scott commented, and keep in mind this is probably like early 2010s if I had to guess. Like
Yeah.
it was a long time.
So the Dark
ago.
Ages? Was it the
Fucking
Dark
years
Ages?
ago.
It was like the beginning of the
Like-
Dark Ages, where like we stopped getting shit, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so like new people were just going around like studying lore and figuring shit out.
Yeah, I mean,
asking
like I was
questions.
always on Scorehero, but I never really talked on Scorehero, and so I think that I was just like, oh, I want to know more about Trogdor. Like I'm confused as to why this is a problem. And then Scott had like his technical analysis, and I would also I tried to make GH1 ISOs with, what was it called, GH Wizard? Was that the program?
Hey, that program's goated. GH Wizard is goated.
GH1 customs were weird before Onyx.
Well, okay, so I think I wasn't trying to do customs initially. I was just trying to change the track speed with GH Wizard, and every ISO I burned never worked. And so I went on Scorehero. I was like, guys, I just want to play GH1 with hyperspeed, please. Like, and I never got an answer.
I don't remember if Guitar Wizard ever actually supported GH1. Like, maybe it did.
It did.
I don't remember.
It did.
It did, and it didn't work very well. It would break very. It was very. I was surprised because I didn't think that it was gonna work, and then it did, and hyperspeed still worked. But it, like, if you tried to build it and then you tried to play on it for a while, something was gonna break. So like, it wasn't great. It was still very much a 2 and 80s program.
GH1 was very scuffed to mod back then, anyway. Like from
even this
day
day,
one. Like in the very beginning days, all you could do was inject your MIDI and VGS in. That's all you could change, you know. So it took a special program that like you had to build the VGSs. I've still got that program actually. It's called GHTools, and it was like a Java thing.
Of course.
Is it Guitar Hero
Java, right?
That was actually before my time too, because I didn't get into it until like right before GH2, you know, and this was maybe a month before I was getting into it.
Yeah, the only name that rings a bell when we talk about GH1 modding pre-GH2 is fucking Riff. So it's rest in peace. Rest in peace to Riff, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's sad.
He never even got to see
the
it.
results of what he grandfathered, you know.
Yeah.
He made the very first custom, fucking the Stroke.
Yep, the Stroke.
Billy Squire.
Yep.
Billy Squire, the
We
Stroke.
talked about this before in the show, but I'll pull it up again because it's
always.
important.
Wasn't it on the accomplishment thread?
I think it was. I think it was on the
Scorehero
accomplishment thread.
Yeah.
And we didn't know he passed for like the longest time, but like apparently he also did a lot of like new one shit. It was like a weird like DVD/console thing. Basically, it was a DVD player, but it also had like game console capabilities. And
wait, like fucking Philips CDI?
Kind of like that, but newer. It was called New One, N-U-O-N. And he did some hacking on that. I think it may have even had like an NES or a Genesis emulator built into it.
There's a homebrew scene?
I don't remember exactly, but he apparently, because I was looking up, because Riff 6809.
Yep.
And I looked at it, and that username is funny, because that's like an old-ass CPU from like the 80s. But he had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an older guy too, I think.
I never talked to him. I was
man.
still green by the time he was already long past the stroke.
Well, you know, Scott, it's worth mentioning that, you know, your roots of messing with games on online communities goes earlier than Guitar Hero.
Very much so. I used to be in the Sonic scene. Like hardcore.
Here we go.
Like I ran before Sonic 2 Retro. I ran when Simon Y left. He had left way back, and then he came back and started a forum. And when he wanted to leave again, I was already basically an administrator at that point anyway, me and a couple others, and he asked who wants to take it over. So I took it over for a short while. I was involved a little bit. Of course, they took that scene far further than I was ever involved. But I was one of the first ones to say if you can disassemble the game and figure out how it works that way, you can make better mods. And that's like a staple of what they do now on the Genesis games especially.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Well, it was called the Sonic 2 beta page back then, right?
Yep.
Because that was like the holy grail. That whole story is insane. It's like, oh yeah, I just found this stolen fucking ROM on some Chinese page on like the 80th page of Google.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts, you know? Because that was stolen from Toy Fair, right? That cartridge?
I don't remember exactly. I think there's so many conflicting stories, and it's been a long time. But like I heard reports that somebody like got access to Sega's BBS. I heard reports that it was a stolen cartridge. I don't really know at this point, and I don't know if anybody truly does, except for the people who were there
The ones who did it
at the time, the ones who stole it. Yeah,
Yeah, whoever committed this gaming espionage.
But it's funny because like that's not the only beta Sonic ROM that got out like in the scene. Like there's a group that came from the Commodore 64. They're called Sensor Design, and they did a bunch of different releases on different consoles at one point too. And one of the ROMs they released was Sonic 2 before it came out, and it was like a later beta than the famous Simon Y beta. Like there's actually a very slim timetable and when it can be dated because of other builds that we have and when they're dated. So it's like, I say we have, like I'm really part of that anymore. But
No, that's fair.
I was a big part of that community at one point. Like the Nick Arcade beta, I personally contributed $300 to buying that cartridge as a group buy.
Ooh, that's
way back then,
crazy.
so that it could get dumped. Yeah.
Well, that was a
that's
big
fucking
deal.
the
And that was
$300
the
club.
earliest one. That was the earliest, the $300.
That build is so scuffed.
It is. Well, it's Sonic 1 with
Mhm.
dipping salts.
Well, that's why the collision is all messed up, right, on Green Hill. Because
Yeah,
it's
because
like
they hadn't
the collision
fully
data from
converted.
Sonic 1.
Yeah, they hadn't fully converted it yet. They basically, it was just like a placeholder.
Oh god, it's
slot.
like GH2 fucking OEM. Or sorry, PlayStation Magazine. Yeah, that was it.
Oh god, yeah, the
Oh.
OPM build.
OPM, not OPM. Guitar Hero 2. Jesus Christ.
The
man.
4-song demo, yeah, the fabled 4-song
Fucking
demo.
busted. Oh yeah, the calibration where it's just a fucking ticker and you just
it's just
bring
a
it up
slider
and
and
down.
you
It's
set
not
it.
even a
Mm,
not
mhm,
even like
mhm.
numbers
There's no
or anything at all.
calibration, like
Nope. There's widescreen
measure.
and progressive scan.
Yeah.
Harmonix is
There's
thinking
both of
ahead,
those.
man. They
And
saw
there's
the future.
drum gems.
There's
Yes,
drum
that's
gems.
true. That's very
Yeah,
true.
there is drum gems.
Yes.
Which are preserved in GH2 Deluxe. It's
Thank
there.
God.
And playable.
It is right there.
Yes.
And it's playable. Yeah. I played fucking I think I played Colors on it. I played
Oh,
Colors,
God.
bro.
Roast.
Why?
I tried
I
to.
remember
I
Jake's
tried to play
video when we
Colors.
first got that working, man. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Chop
yeah.
that was
Suey.
fucking
And then-
crazy. Just, yeah.
Chop Suey. Yep.
Well,
and
the
then
scuff
Jake,
part
you had
about it
video
was you
too.
couldn't flam anything.
No,
No.
you
Well,
had
I
to be,
remember.
dead
It
accurate.
had to hit it like a cord.
Yeah,
No,
like a
but
dual
what's
shock
crazy? What's crazy is that there is leeway with DualShock chords, though. So it's like
cord. Not as
if
much as you
do-
want with drums, though.
Not as much as you want, but there's more than you think. It's not like
Yeah.
completely dead on. Like I was not stoked about playing drums on there because I was like, oh yeah, what if the timing window like it's just so strong. But it's not bad. It really isn't that
It's
bad.
an enjoyable experience for the novelty of it. It would never
Yeah.
be a serious drum
Yeah.
game, but the
No
fact it's
fucking
possible
way.
is cool.
Well, that's a funny story because, I mean, from that, we know that they were, like, working on drum shit, like, really early on.
Really early. Yeah, like
Now,
not
if you-
super long after
2006.
GH1.
If you
Yeah.
remember that one big-ass article, like, the oral history of Guitar Hero, or whatever
Yeah.
it's called, you know.
Mhm.
Device
They
one,
meant, yeah. They mentioned that they wanted to do band stuff early. And Activision asked them to go back to focus on guitar. And the reason I'm looking away is because I'm looking up the date from the... In every version of GH2 that exists, every single build, there's 2 version dates in them. One of them is GH2 version, and that goes with the build of GH2 it is. But there's this little file called bandversion.dta. And in every single build, it says 060302_A.
So that would
Alright, so
imply either
March
February
2nd.
3rd or March
Mar-
2nd.
It's always month first in
Okay.
these. So it's March 2nd. And it's the second build because of the A that they built that day. Because we know that from the way the pictures we saw. Remember the binders?
Mm-hmm.
The binder.
The fabled binders.
We looked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of discs in it that are like,
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. This is a joke. This is a joke for legal reasons. This is a joke.
we can talk about the picture. We can talk about the picture.
Yeah, we can talk about the picture. No, but like
Definitely
it's
would
us
never
that-
say go storm the Harmonix headquarters and steal it.
Oh,
That's
no,
a joke.
no.
That's that for legal reasons.
No.
We're joking. Don't do that.
No,
but
okay. So
seriously,
what was
where are we
it?
gonna go? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but it would be really
No,
cool. It's like,
would
that
be
it's like
cool.
that Trevor Moore bit. It's like it's insanely
Yeah,
illegal
it's
to
like-
say I want to kill the president. But me saying that it's
in
illegal.
my
bro, we're on
Minecraft
Discord. Hey, shut up.
In
We're on Discord
Minecraft.
now, bro. No, they patched that out too. They patched that shit out too, bro.
Patched
They
it
patched it
out.
They patched it out.
Oh,
They patched that out.
new update.
That's a
But
fun
yeah.
way to say that.
On the
Yeah,
real though, yeah.
That's the build I think is the very last build they actually had on hand that had whatever they had for drums up to that point. Because
March 2nd,
band,
2006.
I think if Activision hadn't interfered, those meddling executives, then we'd have got Rock Band a year earlier in 2006. I believe that
Maybe.
with every
At least we would have had drums in Guitar Hero, and like that would have been really, really fucking cool.
I found
because
the
it
picture
says
of the
band
binder.
version, and that's from 2006 band version, you know. And that's the same file name they used in all the Rock Band games for its version strings.
Makes sense.
band_version.dta.
Yeah.
It's all Milo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Oh
I
my
wouldn't be
God.
surprised if like they made that to like pitch it and be like, hey, like we want to do drums, you know, and the
Activision's like, "Fuck you."
execs were like, not right now.
We want to milk another guitar game.
Yeah, you already have a guitar
They got
built.
two
We already know
more.
how to
Three
manufacture
more.
those.
Three
make them a drum
motherfuckers.
set.
Yeah, they got 3. Yep. Man, can you imagine if GH3 had fucking drums though? Like,
Dude.
Oh,
and it was
God.
Harmonix. So
That
Guitar
would
Hero
be
3
sick.
Guitar Hero
That
3
would be fucking sick.
Rockpocalypse Guitar Hero 3 with
Oh,
drums.
God.
Yeah, if
And
they
they
had
have
been able to do that.
with breaking the law,
Too bad.
law, dude.
Too bad they couldn't actually do some code for that, because that would have been sick to see.
I know.
I'm so
But I think
curious.
whatever they would have done for that basically ended up turning into Rock Band 1 anyway, so
yeah.
at that point.
Okay, think about the Guitar Hero 3 set list though, right? Think about how much they would have had to change because like the difficulty curve for drums, right? That was a problem they had with the World Tour, right?
Mhm.
If you had to have more songs available to have different difficulties for each instrument because they were expanding. So the Guitar Hero 3 set list that's so iconic would have been way different if we had drums.
Very likely.
Very much.
I wonder if that would have negatively affected the game. That's not, I've
Maybe.
never considered it that way, but like
Maybe
if
they
we
would have
got
burned
drums
some
earlier.
Maybe they would have burned some of those songs and put them in GH3 instead of what we got, you know, if they had done that.
I don't know. I like the Rock Band 1 set list, though. They did a good job with it. So if that would have been the Guitar Hero 3
Yeah.
set list, that would have been the iconic set list as well, I think. Because I think Rock Band 1's an oft-overlooked set list, personally. People
Rock
always
Band
say,
1?
oh, Rock Band 2. Oh, I love the Rock Band 2 set list. Rock Band 1 had a really
I
good
came
set list,
around-
full of bangers.
I came around to Rock Band 1 and I was like,
it's
yeah,
not
you
bad
know
at
what?
all.
For its time, this is the most 2007 game ever. It's
great.
It's so good.
It's so
Like,
good.
Okay.
Well,
I
Rock
think
Band
there's some
2
real
was
standouts on that.
Rock Band 2 was almost more anticipated in some ways because there was a bunch of leaks, alleged leaks along the way and stuff.
Mhm.
Like somebody recently in Milohax linked the Rock Band 2 thread, like leading up to release in Scorehero on the
Ooh.
Rock Band side. And
Ooh.
I might have it still, I don't know. But it was basically just like a lot of the images were dead and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it was an interesting read. Like I literally over the course of a couple of days just would read like a page or two of it, you know, over a few days.
It's really
And
cool
it
just
was
like looking through
crazy.
old Scorehero threads in the first place, just because Scorehero's still around and all the old shit's still there. I can go find the first LocalH post. That was from
Probably, yeah. Probably
like
just-
the night Guitar Hero 2 came out or something like that, or like close to it,
Uh,
October 31st.
I don't remember. It was probably me just introducing myself to the site, I guess.
You were, yep. Sup, name's Scott. Also go
crazy.
by any local or just H. Some of you may be familiar with the LocalH band that I took the nickname from.
Fun
That's your
fact.
first
Assuming that's
Scorehero
going to be
post.
on the screen for a minute too, right?
I didn't put it on the screen yet, but I will.
Okay.
There it is, in case you want to see it.
I
That's what
figured you
Scorehero
already
looks
did.
like. I wasn't gonna. It's too hard to see. There's a lot of text. Scorehero is very much a 2000s forum.
Oh, yeah.
The kids
Yeah,
nowadays would
it's
never
like-
survive a day in a forum.
It's
They
very
would be
weird
like, how
on
do
a
you even
phone.
use this? Like,
It's very weird on a phone.
Yes, it is.
it's not
Yeah.
formatted for
Not
mobile
built
at
for
all.
that.
I would imagine.
Mobile phones having internet access like this back in 2006 when this was built? Hell no.
But
Even
yeah, like,
2010.
here's the
Yeah.
old Rock Band. I just posted this in the chat. That's the Rock Band 2 info rumors thread from Scorehero, the Rock Band side, which a lot of people forget that. A
Yeah,
lot of
dude.
forget
People,
that Rock
there have been
Band-
multiple
there
times
was
where
two
people have asked me, like, how do I find the Rock Band stuff on Scorehero? It's like, bro, look at the top right.
Rockband.
Click the thing in the
yep.
top right hand corner of the screen right
Peeking
here.
through.
Click on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I
That's always
participate
how
more
it's
on
been,
the
baby.
more on the
Always.
GH side, but
Yes. Guitars
I
always
kind
been
of
the bigger
dropped
side.
off. I kind of dropped off for a little while, and then I got back into it through going to a meetup at Jeremy's, J Duran's, like in January 2016, which I remember we streamed, and Alec actually dropped by because I remember that. You were like, yeah, I remember you. You brought up the video. I think you brought up one of those slow speed videos or something that I'd done. So I did a few things. I was also the first one to make GH2 use a different save file.
Dude, your work on shit like that, that's what I know you best for. Is that
people used to clobber their shit with customs. They'd have their normal save file with their actual scores, and they'd put some like fucking like Goliath through the fire and flames in, and fucking get like 400,000 on a slot where they shouldn't, and well, their scores are now fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. What was it, Ben? He was playing like Operation Ground and Pound, and he replaced like Freya or some shit. And he was like, "Nah, my score's ruined because we let the memory card in or something."
That's funny.
So
it's crazy how good. It's crazy how good he is at the game, still being 9 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Scott, like, I found your GH1 proto videos that you had re-uploaded from. It was GameSpot, right?
Yeah, it was.
Those were
Although
GameSpot
I think in
videos.
one of the videos I put GameStop because I was.
By the way,
dumbass.
I just pulled up the Beverly 2 video, Operation Ground and Pound. It was elephant bones.
Elephant bones. Okay. Yeah.
Bro got like 500K on elephant bones.
Yeah. Just absolutely decimated the previous score, and it just will never be beat. Never will be beat again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. So I'm looking at this Rock Band 2 thread, and you know what? This is bringing up some old memories. It's bringing up some old memories because I remember Dupian and Corporal Greg. They got the game early, and they were just putting up videos of the charts, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Holy shit!"
It was a different time, man.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
So good.
Yeah. No, and I think that was probably around the time where it was just all the games were coming out so fast, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't get them all right away."
This thread is so fascinating to read through just over time, like, given what we know of the game since it's so long ago now. It's
of course, Elliot's...
Because you can see some of the information is just like... You can see some of the information is just, like, dead on, even though, like, there's all kinds of bullshit in there, too.
Yeah, Hyperspeed returns. It's called Breakneck Speed.
Yep.
Yeah! We're fucking back!
And it was funny because there was also a point in the thread where people were getting Dan Sussman and Dan Schmidt confused.
Oh, two Dans. Dan Sussman is not Dan Schmidt. Dan Schmidt. Didn't Dan Schmidt make the Beat Matcher?
He did. He coded the Beat Matcher for 1, 2, and then Rock Band. I don't know how far through Rock Band he went. At least Rock Band 1 I'm pretty sure he was involved with, and at least I'm pretty sure from this thread, Rock Band 2 as well. But I don't know if he was still with him with Rock Band 3.
Yeah,
he has a website. DFan is what he goes by on Scorehero. So
I just found him in here. Yeah, he said if you're having more difficulty playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero 2, you probably need to recalibrate.
Yeah, because it's the same basic engine. Like guitar is literally the same between the two, except for the hammer-on chords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they were broken anyway.
Yeah, they're broken on patch
on release.
That's
true.
Then they got fixed later. How'd they do that? I don't know.
Yeah,
no idea.
Go look.
But only in Rock Band 2, and then they never fixed it in Lego.
Yeah.
Did Beatles have the problem, or did it even have any hammer-on
I
chords?
think Beatles had the problem, perhaps, and then it was
Beatles
fixed in
might
Green
have been
Day.
okay. I don't know. Lego Rock Band definitely had it though, because I could feel that, and why they never
got fixed.
Why they built it off of V1.0 Rock Band 2 and never applied fixes. It's beyond me.
Hey, hold on. We're talking about
my
Lego.
Homies hate Fusion.
I know you had nothing to do with this, Scott, but I did want to bring this up for all of us. What the fuck is Lego Rock Band Ultimate? Oh my god!
People
what
are going
is that?
nuts.
I mean,
this is a whole set I didn't know anything about.
Like something, I think they might have changed names, but if any of y'all remember Big L in the old Milohax days, like,
yeah.
He even got busted like cheating with like I think
it was Rock Band 3 Pro Guitar
autoplay or some kind of weird shit where you could play pro guitar on like a 5-lane controller. I think this is his stuff or her. I don't even know, but it's apparently pretty decent.
Yeah,
I've seen screenshots.
I haven't tried it yet, but it's apparently like. The only thing was they kind of tried to say at the beginning it wasn't associated with any mods. existing mods when like clearly half the stuff was like at least conceptually borrowed from deluxe mods.
Yeah,
But
it's very
they
similar
took care of that.
conceptually. A
And
lot of
they-
similar stuff.
And when JNAC looked into it, the code was a little bit different. Like they didn't just rip it off. So I want.
Yeah, no, I
be
don't
clear
want to
there.
start anything here or anything. I really think it was an interesting poll just because it is Milo. And, you know, we got Scott on, and I did want to talk about this because we, like,
this is
I
something
have
that's flown
omitted
under
it
all of our radars. I
way
never knew about
under the
this. They've
radar.
The
Yeah.
I
Synchrony
just
person
heard
has been
about
doing this
it,
for
yeah.
like a year at least. They have the Beatles Rock Band Ultimate, Green Day Rock Band Ultimate, Rock Band 1 Wii Ultimate. Like, and these have been going on for the past year. You can go on their YouTube channel and you can go look
I've
at
heard
all,
about
like, these
Rock Band
trailers.
1 Ultimate. I've heard about Rock Band 1 Ultimate, but I didn't know about Lego Rock Band Ultimate and
Yeah,
how it was
so
changing, like,
much
the
stuff.
note. You can, like, change the notes to look like Warriors of Rock, and then there's all the venues from Guitar Hero 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm watching
you
a
can have
trailer
Guitar
right
Hero
now.
live notes, video background support is insane. Like,
Yeah, for Lego
like what
Rock
the
Band.
fuck? Yeah, for Lego Rock Band.
Video backgrounds,
And,
yeah, Guitar Hero fucking live video backgrounds with Guitar Hero Live-esque notes. What the Lego Rock
That's
Band?
insane.
God bless Milo Editor, man.
Lego Rock Band.
It's so cool.
God bless Milo Editor. God bless Comp, man. Because that's the only way that shit's even possible.
And the
Yeah.
fact that we have like a full debug with symbols build of Lego Rock Band.
Yeah, that
That's true, yeah.
what is it? The debug. It was a PS3 EU build, right?
It's a it's a PAL debug. Yeah,
PAL debug.
Mhm.
But still,
I've never
it's
actually
like,
got it to run on my actual PS3. It's
I've never
Oh,
done
I
it
thought-
like
either.
it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to
But
say
no, this-
that like
Really cool.
the
But yeah,
PS3
it's-
stuff was also in an Xbox 360 build.
Maybe.
I don't
This
remember
one,
the details.
I don't think this one was, but there have like one of the builds that had symbols did get found, like inside an arc or something.
Yeah, it was like a
Weirdly.
360 build that had PS3 stuff on it that was actually semi-useful, from what I remember.
But it was
years
but
ago.
somehow, if I remember correctly, somehow it was inside the arc. I think, like, and not just loose on the disc.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like their system didn't clean out a file, or they had one in the wrong spot. So
Wasn't it
the
on
arc
like a
build
Hidden
just, like,
Palace? Was it a Hidden Palace drop and like the
Might have
been.
was in there?
It was Obscure Gamers, if I remember correctly. It was in part of one of the Terror releases, I think.
Okay, all right. So I was close.
Yeah,
I was
there
really
was a
really
Lego
Like
Rock
it's
Band
labeled
build,
like
Terrors.
labeled like an
Yeah.
0.6 debug or something. But I've looked at like because I've looked at both of those. The e-boot is basically the same
Okay.
between that and that. So like they just left the PS3 file behind for some reason.
Yeah, I'm looking at this this prototype that was found by Obscure Gamers in the Terror Release 3.0. It says predates the final build by almost an hour. So this is prototype by 50 something
all.
minutes. That's how before release. Wow, a lot of different things surely in the last
man.
hour.
Was that like Bank 8 or something? Wait, that was actually post-release, I think.
I don't remember what was on Bank 8.
Shout out $36 Club.
Hey, $36 Club.
$36 club.
Yeah, hello.
I wasn't able to pay
36,
money into
37
that,
on
but I'm spiritually part of it.
Oh yeah, you're spiritual. We could talk about the beginnings of Milohax because you are
Yes,
I would like
the
to.
founder of Milohax 2016. I have the website up right here. Founded in
Yeah, something
2016 by
like that, yeah.
LocalH. We are an organization dedicated to modding, reverse engineering, and preserving everything Harmonix related, typically surrounding a proprietary game engine known as Milo.
I'd have to go into like the old archive to find out the first messages and what they were dated.
Yeah,
but
because
that's about right.
The current iteration of Milohax is Milohax 2.0 because the first one got nuked.
Yeah.
Actually, I almost want to
Fucking
say for
remind
some
me,
reason
man.
it's 3.0, but I don't remember why we did that.
I lost my fucking account to that shit.
That wasn't
on
losing
Discord.
a server, but you're not the only one, brother.
Wait, yeah, there might be a 3.0.
Yeah, we
because
both
of
lost our
Spirit.
account.
We had to clean up. I think it had to be cleaned up at some point, and then it was like 3.0
It
happened.
was never really clear. Like JP will agree with me. They didn't really say much. They tried to say we were like selling cheats, like that was part of the bullet list of like what was under where they said get out.
Yeah, we don't actually know what caused it. Like,
because you guys had like
specifically.
administrator like level permissions in
Yeah,
the
so they-
server, and
so
everybody that was a
they-
mod or whatever.
Admins and mods, yeah.
Yeah, so then everybody else just simply got kicked from the server because it didn't exist anymore. But all of the leadership got their accounts permanently banned. Yeah, like Jane Eck did, like All of us did, and like I didn't even like talk in there that much at that point, and I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, man!"
I remember when that happened because I was talking to you a lot about guitar
bullshit.
mod stuff, and like, oh, I made a new account. Milohax got ruined. I'm like, what? What? My account is my account? No, my account's fine. Thankfully, I was just
we have no idea
that would
why,
have been
like-
that would have been crazy because I have partnered grandfathered
Yeah.
Nitro account.
yeah, there would have been,
And
some
that would have been fucking
collateral
insane
damage.
to lose.
Well,
and I would have been like,
Yeah.
JP
Same.
and Alec, you were both mods at the original time. I thought, although I think Alec, you pulled out at some point.
He did.
I did.
Way
I
before
was
that.
mod, and then I was like, and then the whole thing about admin started, and I was like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not an admin. Like, you know, I just
Yeah.
I don't run this, but I
Well,
will.
JP was only a
Yeah.
mod, and he still got fucked.
That's so crazy. Or
That's
maybe I
fucked
left
up.
or something. I don't know what happened.
Well,
Yeah,
Milohax.
I think you just asked me to take it away from you. I think.
Yeah, just in case.
Something.
I think it was probably because I was like, yeah, I'm partnered, and I don't want to have any
Yeah.
not too
Well, I
much
mean,
have,
then
not too much
again,
tied
this
to
was
me.
what 2022, I think it was.
This was
Like
I
earnings?
thought it was like 21, like around. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it was 22. I thought it was after Deluxe. It was like
It was,
like,
yeah. The
yeah.
Deluxe was 2021.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right then. But I was
But,
like, I probably just went like, yeah, I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't want to have a admin on here, and also I'm not really an admin. But
Well,
I think that's when
originally-
a homie role was created or something like that, right?
Yeah, afterwards. Originally,
Homies, yeah.
for me, the mods, it was a much smaller place, and mods were just my homies, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean that was the case for a lot of
And I
things
was the
like,
only
at
admin.
that time. Like your friends were mods.
Yeah, I was the only admin for the longest time, too, like.
Well, Milohax was very small, like initially,
Yes.
you know, like, and so
Well, very
I-
small, being a few thousand members, I believe, at the
No,
time.
like this was like before.
Oh,
in
this
the
is
very
before,
beginning, yes,
yeah.
very small. But like
Yeah,
at the time
like-
it got nuked, there was a couple
Yeah,
thousand
there was
there,
a fair
Yeah.
amount of people.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a
But
fair
the
amount of
beginnings were
people.
small, yes.
Yeah.
From 2016 up until, like, what was it, March, JP, I think, when Deluge happened?
Yeah, it was when
Yeah,
the
March
leash happened.
2021.
Something like that. That's
Yeah.
when shit really started to kick off.
Mhm.
But between that point, Milohax was very small.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why like Scott would kind of just like mod his friends. Like it was way more
Yeah.
chill, you know, like that was kind of the vibe there.
Mhm.
And a lot of it was like just like Scott doing GH2 Super, is that what it was called?
Super GH2, yeah.
Yeah, Super GH2, like it was Scott doing
Yeah.
that. And then there were
That was
people
my
like messing with Rock Band 4, I think, as well, which we found out a lot more about that later. A lot more about that.
Well, that
Oh
was
yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
that was a private channel, and I'm not calling nobody out, but like I got tired of being the only admin. Something told me that Milohax would be something bigger if it wasn't just me at the top, you know, like if it was more of a community thing.
Mhm.
So I took a few people and I made them admins. And that gave them access to the secret Rock Band 4 server or channel in the server that I didn't tell anybody about. There was a handful of people that were in there, and they were looking at Rock Band 4 stuff.
And at the time, this was like what, 2017, 16, 18, somewhere in there.
This was like pre-Forge Tool, right?
I want to say 18, but I could probably figure something out if I dug through enough of the archive.
Still very
Yeah,
much
'cause
early
you
Rock Band
have
4.
you have 1.0
Yeah.
completely archived, right? Like 90% of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say completely, but somebody took
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but they took an archive like I want to say a month before it died. Something
Yeah,
like that. Maybe
there were
even
signs.
sooner.
There were signs leading up where we're like, I don't know if this server's gonna stay up, y'all, and we're like,
Well, see,
this
I
is
was
the
completely
best server.
oblivious to shit like it, man. I was just trying to hack
yeah,
the
yeah,
game.
yeah, for sure.
I've
No, of
always been
course.
wanting to push the boundaries on this shit, man.
Yeah, and then-
we're doing that a little bit.
Yeah, cause like once you start introducing like modding of currently supported games, it's like that's when shit gets weird. That's why like there's no talk of like festival modding or festival rips or anything like that. It's just a given. It's a given. You don't do it.
It's
But
for one,
then-
it's a respect thing. Two, it's a legal thing because they will come after your ass.
Yeah. No, of
Just
course.
gonna say rip Festnet, rip Party Pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you just
there
say
were people
that-
that were doing it, but they got
Yeah.
C&D'd. They got taken out of this world by the epic
I did-
assassins.
I did play Flames on Party Pack. It was fun as shit.
Hey, listen,
that's
I
cool.
did too. All right, and I'm an
It
Epic
was
partner,
great.
and I
It was
did
great
do it.
on pad, on keyboard. It was great.
Yeah, it
One
was
of those
fun.
things that, like,
And then it
when
didn't
you
work again.
have- Yeah, but when there's like an official game out, it's almost like this respect thing because knowing that there's developers that are working to get money off of it, it's like if there's people who are actively making customs, things like that, it could affect the DLC that could get to the game, right? I could speak to this from like the Rocksmith side. Multiple artists coming through and going, "You've already put our music in your game. There's no way we'll work with you. You've already stolen our music," because they don't understand the difference between customs
Yeah.
and what's in the game.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's
So,
fair. You can't expect them to know that.
Yeah.
Scorehero
totally
did do good at like straddling that line, like because they always had this policy, and I know anybody that remembers Scorehero remembers this policy. Any song that was like officially in a game or announced to be in a game, they would not allow there to be a custom of it. It didn't matter if it was GH, it didn't matter if it was Rock Band, it didn't matter if it was just announced. They'd be like, all right, if there was already a custom, they'd take it off. Because
And I
they didn't want to
believe
step on those toes.
the Scorehero customs database is only charts, no music. You have to source
Yes,
those
music.
yourself.
Yes.
Dude, that
Back
shit
in the old
was
days, there
terrible.
was no audio. Like, they
No.
wouldn't even let you talk about how to mod a PS2 to get
No,
customs.
no, they wouldn't,
All
man.
you
They
could
wouldn't?
do
Oh,
is
man.
use the tools,
Yeah.
distribute
Figure it
the
out
chart.
yourself, buddy.
That's actually why I think that feedback was made, was so that people wouldn't have to ship .mid files around. .chart
Oh,
was
that's why
designed
the
around GH2.
.chart
It
format.
had text events, it
Really?
had track events, it
Yeah.
had the global events or whatever,
Huh.
and it was designed around the format of GH2 and the basic custom needs for it. You know, you
Yeah,
couldn't
I
do
could
everything
tell
with
you-
it. You couldn't lay down animation notes with it, just track events. So it was.
Mhm.
But
That's
the
such a
whole point of
crazy-
it was so that you didn't have to ship around like game format files. You know, you had to get
Yeah.
your own audio. You convert the chart to MIDI.
Interesting.
The more levels of obscurity between what the game would look for and what the base materials are
Right.
to build this cake that is the song you play in the game. You got your flour, which is the chart in this analogy. You have your eggs, you have your sugar, you have some vanilla extract. What else goes into a cake? It depends on the cake. If we're putting chocolate in the cake too, then maybe that's drums.
Frosting.
I don't know.
You
Frosting.
gotta have
yeah,
some
frosting.
icing too.
Frosting.
Yeah.
Album
Yeah.
art.
That makes sense. That's arguably one of the
icing.
most important parts. And then you got to bake it in the oven, which is feedback, and then you can
You're
put it in the
baking
game.
the icing too. Got it.
Yeah, everybody
Or
bakes their icing.
DB,
right?
as they used to
I don't
call
know.
it.
Good stuff.
It's also called DB because of the feedback. DB in the middle, you know, and it was always uppercase B, like the official name. So
Oh, that's true, actually.
DB.
I didn't know that actually.
Did you ever fuck
I
with
was
the
kinda late to
PSP
all
build?
this shit.
Not personally because I never had a PSP, but I thought it was cool as shit that it existed.
I think I
There was
downloaded
a
it once.
PSP build of.
Yes, there was.
There's a
Yes,
PSP
there
build,
was.
and you
And
can
it's
play
shipped with
it.
every
You can
copy.
play.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
can
that.
play.
Like
It's
there was
great.
literally
Yeah.
feedback
That's a real
097 PSP. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It does not work on PPSSPP. It does not. I tried.
Oh damn.
Hey, what about PS Vita?
I don't know. You still have the one that you're supposed to give me 6 years ago, and I keep forgetting to
I
ask
have
you for
two.
it.
I have the one that Aiden gave me, and then I have the original version that I had that it's hacked. So
Yeah. Fucking PS
I
Vita.
gotta try it out.
So yeah, on the topic of what is it, dot chart and all that stuff, and just like talking about customs, we were talking about this like right before we started, and r/rockband, you could talk about customs and yard,
Yeah.
For the first time
which is
ever.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
JF. Shout out to JF.
Yeah,
what
shout out
he
to
did
Dave.
a
He
he did a
returned the-
reference.
Yes.
He did a
returned.
reference to the fucking the Rock Band 3 set list leak video,
Oh
where
god, yeah.
it was oh my god, what was his name?
Oh fuck. Dan.
John Drake. It was John Drake.
John Drake was
talking.
there. Yeah.
And
I wanna
then
say
Sussman
was there too,
Sussman
yeah.
was scrolling
Yeah, Sussman was
down.
there.
He was
He had, like,
going
a hat
through it,
on.
Yeah. And there was
And then
somebody else in the
scrolling down.
background that I don't know who it was.
My God, yeah, because it was the
I
Rock
just
Band
watched
3
that,
set list
like,
leak.
Like literally, just go to that Reddit thread. Just go to JF's pinned Reddit thread, and it's in there somewhere.
And people don't get
found
the
the
I
YouTube
think
videos.
Mario
reference.
posted it or something.
So this is the Harmonix team. John Drake in the back, Dan Sussman in front. Sorry, I don't know the guy in the back right now. But they're talking about, people have been saying that they've like found leaks of the Rock Band 3 setlist, whatever. Don't believe the leaks. Don't believe anything until it's official, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, they're scrolling through the entire Rock Band 3 setlist right in the back. So that's that. I don't know why Dan Sussman's wearing that sort of hat. But here's JF doing the same type of thing with the Rock Band subreddit. He's like, by the way, we still don't discuss piracy here. No fan mods, no deluxe mods, no nothing like that. We just still have the same set of rules. Meanwhile, he's scrolling through Rock Band 3 Deluxe on our PCS3. He has Yarg open in the background. We understand what the point is here.
The best part
It's
of
a
it is
great
he said,
callback.
the best part of it to me is when he said that the tools came from hacky websites where the people didn't quite know how the games were compiled yet.
Yet.
That's good.
Like I gotta give it to JF, man. Total redemption arc from the old days, man.
Yeah, big time.
Like, seriously.
Big shout out to
r/Rock
JF.
Band is a cool place now. The one thing though,
He's one of the best members of Milohax to just drop in and just like talk.
yeah,
Him
that was
and
crazy.
Kabubi. Him and Kabubi.
Yes,
Shout out to
him and
That
Kabubi,
was an old
yeah.
dev as well.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
gonna be no more future Yargs now that get deleted from r/Rock Band. Pouring out for the
This is
next
true.
big mod game.
Hey, you
Somebody
know what,
posted
though?
somebody posted a video playing Rock Band 3 Deluxe, and somebody else was like, "What's that bar under the score?" And I was like, "That's a song progress bar. It's part of RB3 Deluxe."
We could talk about that
It
now.
sho-
Cool.
It shows
Comment not
solos.
deleted.
It shows solos and star power phrases
Overdrive.
and BREs, and it's great.
It's fine. It's
Janac
fine
and
now.
Sulfrix made it,
Promise.
and it's pretty beautiful, and it works great on all consoles.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Milohax goats, man.
Yeah, it's dude. I think there's not one server that is game related that I'm more excited to just go open up to see if there's some new shit discovered
Hell,
than Milohax.
I used to frequent
Like, to this
Milohax
day.
a lot back in
I
the day.
still do.
Less
I'll
so nowadays,
still
but a
open
lot
shit
back
up.
in the day.
let me grab my phone because I should look up how many members do we have now.
A
That's
lot.
a
Dude,
few
I-
thousand still.
7,307.
I'm sorry, you're up
That's
to
a lot.
7,000?
That's
Yes, sir.
7,000?
Yes, sir.
Really?
So cool,
I
man.
remember
what it
when we were
says.
under 1,000 and we were just like, are we ever going to make it? We're
Yeah,
too
no
niche.
joke.
We're too niche to keep on growing. And it's like,
And then we keep having shit happen. There's just been so many different things that have happened, man. Like, some of them aren't necessarily that public, but some of them kind of are. Like,
but it's not relevant anymore. Like it's great. Like I gotta say, just there have been hardships with that server. Like, it goes without
Yeah.
saying. But
culture
I
can
feel
change.
like Milohax in general, it's like people like reference it. Like they fuck with it. Especially after Resyncinator and stuff too. People
Yeah.
are just playing. They're playing the games. They're playing Milo again. And and I see opinions about like the deluxe games. It's like I like what this offers, but I like playing Rock Band 2 Deluxe more. You know how great that is to hear. It's
I
like
love it. I love
holy
it, bro.
shit.
I love it, bro. Like,
It's so
like
great.
thr-
It's so good.
3 is so much better to mod. It's got more shit in
Yeah.
the DTA we can do, but 2 is to me like my pure Rock Band game would be Rock Band 2, but with a Rock Band 2 styled overshell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. I love
Yeah.
the overshell from Rock Band 3. All games should
But I
have the
want
overshell. Love that
the
Yarg has
engine,
the
game's
the
overshell.
be
venue
Clone has the
system
overshell.
from Rock Band 2.
Yeah,
and add
the
programs.
aesthetics
Yeah.
of Rock Band 2 are just unmatched to me. If,
Oh, yeah.
if Rock Band
Yeah.
3 looked and felt like Rock Band 2, just with pro guitar and pro everything else, that's even better than what we got now.
Now you want to
Probably
try
Probably
something
did in the
first?
first month.
Yeah,
the
no,
bottom
that's
Probably
that
did,
is
really.
true.
The
You wanna try
bottom
something
are
really
weird
weird
too,
adjustment
man.
period. There was a weird
Go
adjustment
play
period for me in
fucking,
Rock Band 3. Like, it just felt weird. I couldn't FC shit.
Yeah, no, that engine's weird.
Engine's
It's
a
skill
super
issue.
bizarre.
Though.
It's a little weird.
It's skill issue.
Yeah.
But now we got people going like, oh yeah, I'm loading up 4 Deluxe on Shad PS4. It runs great, man.
Like, bro,
yeah.
you know,
What a crazy
Oh my
timeline.
god, that is
My
such a
Rock
Rock Band
crazy
4 PC
timeline.
is real.
Rock
It
Band
is.
4 PC is
I mean,
real.
we did it
Without
ourselves.
Fig.
Without Fig.
No Fig required.
Yeah.
You know, like all the Harmonix games have gotten their little touch of love from the Milohax Discord in some regard throughout the years. Like, I think every single
Yeah.
Rock Band game has had a deluxe mod. There was a Rock Band 1 Deluxe that had a few things going on. Rock Band 2 Deluxe is huge. Rock Band 3 Deluxe is huge. There was a Green Day
Oh, yeah,
Rock
what
Band
was it?
Deluxe for a little
HMX
bit.
patches.
Lego Rock
With the
Band Deluxe
patches
for a little
tab.
bit.
We
It
did
was
ha-
the. Oh yeah, sorry.
We
I was
did
gonna
have-
say.
we did have the mods, but then they became too much of a like maintenance burden. So we just kind of like pared them down to the bare minimum, and that's what Rock Band Patches is, which is one of the repos we have on GitHub.
Yeah, it got
and
changed.
It's just like the lesser games that nobody cares about modding. But sometimes
until fucking Synchrony, now we have all those
Ultimate
games
mods.
ultimated. Yeah, I'm looking at all
But
of
I
them.
love
There's
it.
Lego
I
Rock
love
Band
it.
Ultimate,
It's awesome.
like
Blitz
Yeah.
Ultimate, Beatles Ultimate,
Yo, Blitz
Green Day
Ultimate?
Ultimate, RB1 Ultimate, Wii only.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there. It's just on a
basically
Google site.
all the games that don't have deluxe projects actively supported.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's great. That fills a need. But at the same
Yeah.
time, one group of people can't do all of it. So it's cool that there's somebody else working on it too, you know?
No, but Milohax has become like the foremost authority in this type of realm of modding these games. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
we
biggest
watched
one,
it
the most
happen.
well known by far. Well, yeah, I've watched it grow the whole time.
Well,
the
just
deluxe
like
project
Deluge.
just took everything
Like-
off. Like that day,
that-
March 21st.
Two things. First, this happened before Deluge, if I remember correctly.
In the
Jason
same
might
day.
correct me, but the generic mad scientist, GMS, he
GMS.
figured out how to
GMS.
neuter the string
Yes,
limit. He
yes,
analyzed
yes.
the code and figured out where the value was that said 52 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And he
It
was
was
like,
like, oh,
I
wow,
filled the string
that's
limit,
cool.
motherfuckers.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
and
was
then-
that was the morning of Deluge. It was the same
Yeah.
day, March 21st, 2021.
Well, I just casually
was it-
strolled in, and I was like, hey, like, you know, guys, like, Hidden Palace is going to do a bunch of PS2 games. Wouldn't it be cool if there was Guitar Hero in it? And everybody was like, that would be sick, actually. And then, like, several hours later, I was like, guys, wait.
GH1.
Wait, guys, wait.
GH80s.
I was like, guys,
There's GH1
I want candy
beta.
build.
I was at a
build.
meetup. At
You were?
Pixels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
was-
that at the time.
So I didn't have the way to get the game, like get the ISOs and look at them as they were
Like,
uploaded.
fuck.
So I was relying on what people were telling me in Milohax.
Man, that was a
And I
cool-
saw
yeah,
that
was
blue
insane.
screen, and I'm like, that's fucking debug.
yeah, because Jake stayed
Crash
up.
screen.
I remember Jake stayed up just waiting for the file to be downloadable, and then he streamed it the moment he got it on
no,
Twitch.
Kev227
Kev
started streaming
did.
it. He, the Guitar Hero 1
Shout out
prototype,
Kev.
he played like the first 3, I think, tiers of Guitar Hero 1, and then he gave me his PCSX2 save of the Guitar Hero 1 prototype. I put it onto my PCSX2, and I continued his save to play the rest of the songs. So it was me and Kev played the entire disc.
You got the bark of the moon. You were like, holy
Unnerved.
shit.
Yeah, the wildest thing about that, though, Gurney.
Yeah, Gurney.
Yeah,
Gurney.
Who the
Graveyard
fuck
Shift.
is Gurney?
Who the fuck is Gurney?
Who's
Who
Gurney?
knows?
Who the fuck is Gurney? I don't know.
There's
Etienne tried
lore
to
on that
figure
one,
out,
too.
and they tried to kill him.
Yeah, that was
Well,
Wait a second, hold on. There
I'm
was
not certain it's not that person, but I'm not
Wait
going
a
to say their
second.
name.
there used to be someone named Gurn Killer that played. I'm just saying. You're saying kill now.
I mean, Graveyard
The
Shift. All it says is Graveyard Shift, as made famous by Gurney.
Gurney.
Because it was
Gurney.
like September 8th, I think the build was.
2005,
And it
yeah.
didn't even have the difference between like the masters, the few masters, and the covers.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was all.
I don't
anime
think that was
fans.
a GH1 thing anyway. I think they added that with GH2.
As
No, no, I
performed
know
by?
about it.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, as performed by was added in GH2 for sure. I
Yeah,
remember
it just
that
had
because the
band
bonus
and
songs,
the song and the band.
yeah, the bonus songs had no like title, no as made famous by. It was just song band. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
yeah.
But in that build, it did have that little thing.
They
Gurney.
just said, as made famous by Gurney.
Mm-hmm. And in the
Yeah.
final build where Graveyard Shift was left on the disc, it just says unknown.
Well, actually, that was added.
That's
there
added.
actually is
So there's no artist.
The only thing that's there is the MIDI and the VGS. There is no like metadata for it. So like anything that may have been in the old build I made, GH1 Plus or whatever, to add them back, it was just.
Yeah.
I think I put unknown Aaron in the ISO I made.
I was gonna say in
Well, I
the
still believe it's that person, but like he don't
The
want to be
Etienne video-
associated with it.
No, the
I don't
Etienne
kn-
video is very convincing.
it's
It's
very
he
convincing.
worked-
in my
Existing.
opinion.
He worked with Harmonix, at least the Rock Band 2. I'm pretty sure
He's in the credits. He's in
Yes.
there. And he's also in the Rock Band 3 credits, right? I think somebody found it.
So I'm
and they're
not
like,
sure,
wait
but
a minute.
that's like I would love to figure out who actually did that song.
Yeah.
But we also have to respect the fact he don't want to be found.
He does not
He
want
does
anything
not wanna be
associated with
found.
that for whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's just copium that it may be somebody else.
Yeah, maybe it's like, it wasn't me, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Do
Stop
not
saying it was
contact
me.
anybody. Do not contact anybody. This is us saying.
Yeah, it's no.
Yes,
Hey,
no.
hey,
Yeah.
look. At least we got advanced harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
The
So I was
original
gonna.
mix. The original
I wanted
mix. She came to Milohax even too. She's a
And
member.
I met her
That's so
IRL.
cool.
She's cool.
That's so cool.
Andrea Buck or Butch. I don't know how. I guess it's Buck.
I always said Butch.
I think it's
Probably
I always said
Buke,
Buke,
Andrea Bush.
but I knew that I don't know
No.
if Buke was ever right. I was gonna ask if you ever made any of the GameShark codes for enabling those songs.
I did not.
In
I did
Final.
not.
Okay.
You had those in
yeah, 'cause-
GH1++.
Yeah,
The
no,
one-
you ended up making
I'm-
GH1++. Though,
I'm
right?
pretty sure the code for Trippolette was actually from Andy Butch.
It was.
Yes,
Andrea
no, that
Butch.
was real
I'm
because
pretty sure she's the one that made those codes.
I think she
because
got permission
asked
from
them for-
Harmonix. Yeah.
She did, and then they kind of fucked her. They acted like, oh, she's the, that's the person that hacked our game.
Yeah, kind of got blackballed from the company and
Right.
slowly
Yeah.
pushed
well,
out.
well, she
That's
got.
how
She
they-
had difficulties elsewhere because of that. Because
Yeah, well, they
said
did
that,
the
but they
thing
gave her
where-
permission.
They did the thing where like they kept her on afterwards, but they kind of slowly stopped assigning her work. Like
Right.
you know,
Quiet,
like
quitting kind of
big
thing.
like
The
big
opposite of
companies in
quiet
Japan
quitting.
do that
Yeah.
to get rid of people. That's very common
Quiet
over there. So
firing.
they kind of just
Quiet
yeah,
firing.
I was about to
exactly.
say I call it quiet firing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not quite quitting. That's what.
where they're just
self
like,
doing it. Yeah.
well, they make you quit because they're like, well, I'm not doing anything anymore. Like, why am I here? You know.
Yeah.
But when I talked to her, I don't think she had any animosity towards Harmonix. She was like, yeah, I get it. She's like, I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want the song. It's whatever. Like,
Right.
It's
I
a
remember
great
the
song,
loading.
though.
I remember the
rhythm of
loading
it.
screen. I remember the loading screen of the original GameShark code that came out for it. I think. I
don't.
want to say because you could change. You're able to change that shit when you. I think it like replaced "Sail Your Ship By" or something.
Yeah.
That was the original code, and then so you played "Sail Your Ship By" and it was like. When she's not hacking in Berkeley, or is when she's not hacking, Andy is studying music at Berkeley College of Music.
Yep.
And I thought that was cool as fuck.
I need to look into that code because that's a lot more
Yeah.
involved than just changing out a file
See
name
the
in
the
memory.
thing, the thing
I
is
gotta
like
see
I
how they
remember
do
that
that
loading
because-
screen because I played the song over and over again because it was like the one song. I was like,
was
I
hard
need
as
new
shit.
songs for Guitar Hero fucking now,
Back
and this is the
then-
closest I'm gonna get. I
Back
can't
then, you
mod the
couldn't
Family PS2.
edit. Back in that day, because that code came out before GH2, if I remember correctly.
Yes, yeah, I had
And
a fucking.
you
I had
could
the.
not edit the DTP files at all. I remember when the DTP editor first came out, that piece of shit.
Yeah, so it makes me think, what if they like gave her some like special code or something? I don't know, some special entryway to
She
change
worked
that
on the
shit.
game at some level, dude.
So yeah.
It's
Yeah.
2005 Harmonix. They probably didn't have nearly
Well,
the
they
security
were
they
all-
might have had.
they were
in the
all
later
Berkeley.
days.
I think they were like all Berkeley students for the most part. You have to have a musical degree to work at Harmonix. I think that's still true, actually.
Oh my!
Outside
I think
of
I
like
found.
playtesting and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to actually work on the game, you gotta have a music degree.
I found it on fucking
I
Code
don't know how
Junkies,
true
bro.
That is now.
Code Junkies?
But like,
Code
but
Found on
pre-Epic,
Code
yeah,
Junkies.
that's true. I don't know about after Epic.
Oh,
Dude,
I know the
Code
guys at
Junkies.
Rhythm Authors are all like experts in what they do.
Yeah.
Sean, he's a fucking music major.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Sean. Dude,
Damn-
I remember
damn
typing
talented.
this fucking code manually on my PlayStation 2. at
yeah,
my
these are
dad's.
all different cheat codes
yeah.
you can use your Action Replay Max for. You can
I
just
did it
type
on a
these
code-
in
I
with
did
your,
it on a
with your
code breaker.
DualShock 2. And then here's
Look how
Trippolette.
long it is.
It
Look
took
how
me.
long
I
it is.
wrote it
fucking
down on
15
line
minutes
paper.
to type
I wrote
that
it
shit
down
in the
on-
first time when I did that with my Action Replay Max.
I wrote
This shit
I wrote
sucked.
all
long
this
that
down
is,
because my
goddamn.
parents were like, "You're not using the printer ink to print out cheat codes for your video game."
So what is that? 4
not
characters,
doing
4
this.
characters, 5 characters, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Holy
25, 26,
fuck.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 lines of
34.
13
Yes,
characters.
I remember. I remember that shit. It was
I gotta look
34.
at that code and see exactly what it's doing.
Look up Guitar
man.
Hero Rule 34.
And then
Wait,
here is
442 individual characters you would have had to type in with a DualShock 2.
That's
Here's
what I
the
did.
code
code
that.
breaker.
Oh my god.
Here's the code breaker code. This is the one that I had a code breaker. This is what
We're
I
leaving
used.
that one alone, Alec.
So it's like a completely different code, even though it does the same thing.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
even
well-
longer, probably.
That action replay.
That's
Yeah,
just that looks like just raw hex.
Yeah.
It's still probably
code breaker.
somehow,
Yeah,
because
you know,
those
the one
companies
time
are
I used a code
bastards.
breaker. One time I used a code breaker. This looks familiar.
Dude,
That's what I was really involved.
I loved my
For
code
some-
breaker. I was actually I was like cleaning out my room upstairs, and like I found my old like code breaker book that would come with the code breaker disc that had
Hell
like all the cheat codes and stuff in it, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is crazy.
I always thought it was sick because I was like, I'm hacking my PlayStation without actually hacking it. You
It's
know,
funny.
it's like,
I'm a
it's the
hacker
soft
now.
mod.
It's funny, outside of one company, Daytel, who I think did the action replay stuff.
Yeah,
and
they did
also
action
that
replay.
used to be the same as
Daytel, baby.
Codebreaker up until a point. They were the only ones that didn't really encrypt their codes. Everybody else converted their codes into some weird like letter format, like Game Genie. You know,
I got Game Genie.
God, Game
Yep,
Genie.
yep.
Mm.
You know
all
what's
the
interesting?
shit, man. It's like
Looking at the Code Junkies page, you
I gotta
can
look
see
into that code.
there's fucking codes in here to show that you have 99999 on I Love Rock and Roll for having 5 stars or just passed. I don't even know what the score is for that. But there's just codes for you to pass every song on here in case you can't pass all of the songs. But like, you know, that's cool. I think that's really interesting. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
code
that-
point,
Dude,
but-
there's cheat codes in here that change the values of each note so that you can have beast ass scores. And I think I remember
Hell
you
yeah.
doing that in some of your old videos too, Scott. You're just like
I don't remember
got,
messing
like,
with the score so much. I remember finding the star power recharge capability
Oh,
that they had
yeah.
set to 0. Wherever measure it gives you like whatever you set it to, a quarter bar, half bar, whatever of star power, just automatically, just like.
You know, and what was it? You remember was it Star Power in GH2 practice? That shit was cursed.
Oh god, that,
yeah, you
that
had
was
that
weird.
shit. I remember you streamed that shit like in 2016 or something. You're like, yeah, I can't play on we got black background, but not on the regular quick play, or like it was broken as shit or something. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm just playing in practice mode with Star Power. It's pretty much the same thing.
There's so much fucked up shit that happens when you mod these games, especially the old days, man. Like after Deluge, we got the debug, and we could figure out where shit was crashing, and we started learning a lot more about the game. It had debug symbols.
That debug was so insightful.
Yeah,
Everything made sense.
because it's otherwise a retail build. Like they left it behind. It was on the '80s prototype, which was also debug.
Yeah,
but there's
which is
just
just
Thrust 21447, and it's like
The Guitar Hero 2.
yeah,
It's like
we
the
can just drop this into
executable. It's like
Guitar
the
Hero
executable
2,
file for
and-
Guitar Hero 2 was just on the GH80s disc for whatever reason. It's like having Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 fucking executable in there as well. For no reason. You can't do anything with it, but it's there.
Yeah, it'd be like if Rock Band 3 came with the Rock Band 2 L for some reason.
Yeah, same thing. Bizarre, but it was very helpful. Super.
Yeah,
We would
oh,
not be where we were today without that.
No.
Well, no,
No,
because the game would crash, and you'd be like, "Why the fuck did it crash?" And now
No,
it
no,
tells
yeah.
you why.
It's
Now it
figured
tells you
out.
it tells you exactly why. Like Scott was helping me do my ISO, and it was crashing,
remember that.
and I sent him the error, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I know what's happening. You fucked up this file." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sounds good, man."
It like literally tells you fucking line number. And the funny thing is the line number is actually the node number out of the DTB editor. The one single use for that tool. Although I think
Wow.
JNAC even has a better way to do that. But still, I would fire it up for nostalgia just because like, I was there when that shit came out. I remember when the DTB editor didn't even support float values. Like we would see some numbers that said 1 or 2, and then some numbers would be like 1,549,000,000 or whatever it come out to, because he just made all of them integers. And then
No
somebody
floats.
was like, "I bet those are floats," and he was like, "Oh shit, yeah." And suddenly stuff started saying 1.5 for like track speed and shit.
I think I found the Java thing that you're talking about. This thing?
Did you find GHTools? Where's it at?
I think
Guitar Hero
Tools.
Tools.
This might be a little bit
Hey,
newer.
that
but
might be
I
a
think this is
virus,
like the
Brian, and I'm not downloading
No,
that.
I swear to God, this is.
I
I
don't think
swear to
it's a
God, I
virus,
swear to
but-
God,
I'm
this is not a
I'm just
virus.
messing around.
I
I
ain't
swear to God.
tools.exe from Discord.
Bro, if you just sent somebody that
That's-
unprompted, they'd be like, "Nah, man, that's a virus."
I bet that's no one man's shit. I'll run it. Fuck it.
I think it is. Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
be
dude, it's
careful.
loud as fuck. Don't highlight anything. It's loud as shit. It makes a loud
Why
like.
wouldn't
"Pew,
you trust
pew, pew,
tools
pew."
that-
I'm a grown man.
Does Windows trust
Hey.
it? That's my bigger question. Will it just
No,
get
it
yeeted
doesn't.
by
It just said that
Defender?
there's a virus on my PC.
This ain't no one man tool, but I remember this shit, man. I'm gonna take a
This is
screenshot
not
of
no
it,
one
I'll send
man.
it to
Who
you.
made this? Who made this shit?
This is like GH2 era.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I
I thought so
don't
because
know
this has
who. It doesn't
everything.
really have an about. Oh god,
No.
this thing has a sound effect when you hover over the button.
It's so loud. It's so loud. Oh yeah, there's Guitar Wizard. Also,
Oh,
There's a
Guitar
screenshot.
Wizard.
There's what that looks like.
Bro,
I have this. I have this downloaded.
And that's-
Ben. I have seen this
That's
before
like
in my
all
life.
the old school tools. That's exactly what you needed.
Arc Expander,
before.
dude. Arc Expander.
Arc Expander. Oh
That
my
was
Expander's
god.
my
hard.
jam. That was my jam, man, because you could
I have it downloaded now.
extract it. You couldn't add or remove files, but you could extract.
Yeah, I just
You
moved
know
my
what? You
cursor
could
over these
rebuild.
buttons. Ugh, loud
what
as
blew
shit.
my mind is when
Yeah, it's like
Cisco. What blew my mind was when Cisco made fucking Maciloha, and
that's
Okay,
what
wait.
really broke things off.
That
That's
shit
what really.
is awesome, man.
Here, I
love
have
Maciloha.
this. This is a Java file.
Well, see, people
GHTools
use-
2.0.
People would use the DTP editor for years.
Oh,
And
this
I
is
was
no
like,
one man.
Way back. Is it? Well,
Yeah,
way
look.
back. Way
GH2
back.
2.0.
Fucking, what's his name? I'm losing my track here.
Yeah, we were talking about
Alright.
Maciloha and
No,
Arc Expander.
Damos from Scorehero. He
Okay.
made a tool that would take, because the DTP files are encrypted, and it would if you had a decrypted one, it would take it and turn it into a text file.
That's DTA.
Yes, and then GameZelda made a separate tool that could take those files and compile them back into DTPs. So all you had to do was handle the encryption.
Yeah, because
Which, if I remember
DTBs are
correctly-
useless without
Yeah,
having
yeah.
it being unencrypted.
Yeah, because it's just garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage. You have to be able to unencrypt it to be able to edit things. So without unencrypting it and re-encrypting it, it was useless.
Yeah. Yeah, but I used the text format for years before anybody else did. Like, it wasn't until Maciloha and DTAB, thanks to
Yeah,
Melody
DTAB.
Tolley,
Oh yeah, DTAB fire.
Mhm.
Onyxite, she made that shit, and it's like crazy. Because that revolutionized everything. Because you could just rebuild the shit. You could edit the text and then rebuild it, and
It's fine.
you're
It's
good in
like
game.
it's like right back to where it was. It's just here. I'll use the key to open it up, and now we're back. We don't have to do any bullshit, right? So
And we wouldn't have had that if it wasn't for Rock Band 1 PS2.
Really?
Because they
Oh!
Pi Studios shipped source DTAs on that game.
Really?
I did
Yes,
not
sir.
know that.
Yes.
What the
I didn't know that,
fuck?
either.
How the fuck? Yes, with comments and all.
What the fuck?
One of the only other games that had that was like some of the old Karaoke Revolution games. I think they used DTAs.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
yes,
Okay,
Rock
so
Band 2,
my-
it's in the script library on Milohax. GitHub. But
I
Rock
did
Band
not
1,
realize that
PS2
that was the
are
result.
source DTAs.
Wow. Okay, so that is where it came from. Just negligence of a porting studio.
That's
it.
They
Hey,
just
shout
don't
out to
always
Pi
have
Studios
it
for that
deleted.
Rock
Yeah.
Band Wii.
Yeah, thank you,
debug
Pi
my
build.
God.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's likely that they're very heavily credited because it's just in there. No, because like my experience with DTA was Rock Band 3,
Right.
and like in
Con
early
files.
early 2011 doing con files, and I was like, what
Yeah.
is all this? What is this? What is the source? I can just change this UGC. What if I do it to RB1? What happens? That fucking breaks. Don't do that. And I was
Doesn't
like
sound
getting
good.
familiar, and this is like even
That's-
before like C3 con tools. I don't know how
I mean,
much you
that's
did
it.
during. I don't know how much like Milo stuff you did during the dark ages, other than like Super GH2.
I was just
Right.
kind of fucking around on myself until 2016, and that's when I decided to just jump back into it. Like,
Yeah.
because
Because
I was just kind of fucking around myself.
Yeah, because
if you remember GH2 RGC, if you remember RGC,
I do remember that.
Man, GH2 RGC.
with the pizza flames,
Yes.
the pizza flames,
Yes,
and
yes.
Game Over. Yeah,
Hey,
I
pizza
was just-
guy.
original version.
I was
Game
just
Over,
piddling around with that in the background. I was like, I was part of RGC and stuff like that. But like,
Well,
I
the
was,
pizzas. That's Derek, right?
yeah, Derek
Yeah.
Swadner.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
And
what a time.
fucking-
That's already
it
10
was
years
just-
ago, bro. Already 10 years
RGC
ago.
Facebook, man. If you were there,
Yep.
you were there. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
Yeah.
we also found like the fucking.
It was a
what
wild
was it?
place.
It was. Will we
It
ever
was
revisit
way
it?
wild.
I mean, hey, if we ever do revisit it, we'd bring you back on because you remember a lot of that. You remember a lot of that time, I'm sure.
Oh God,
I remember a lot of that time too. JP does too.
I think most of us are still technically in there. At least.
I'm
you
in there.
and JP.
I know I am.
I don't know
I
if
never
I am,
left.
but I met Jay Durand in the RGC, and I had commissioned him to do at that time the Fall of Troy had gone back together, released a new album, and I commissioned them to chart it on guitar. And he only ever got one song done and never did the rest. And he kept telling me, "Dude, if we ever meet up, like I'll buy you dinner." And like a year, maybe 2 years ago, Jeremy was here and he bought me dinner.
Hey, God,
Yeah.
He
yeah,
did.
man.
Yep. So we closed that chapter. We went to the pizza place. He was like, "Hey man,
10
buy
years.
He was like, "Buy as much pizza as you want."
10 years. Holy shit.
I
It's
just
funny
checked.
because it's
It is
funny
still,
because go ahead, Jason.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I am still a part of it. It's just under
Yes.
2,000 people. Just under
Wow.
2,000.
Many?
What the
Is it
fuck?
There's
really?
that
Yeah.
many people in there now.
I haven't looked at it in ages.
Well, it
1.9
should
thousand.
be. It
Yeah.
should be worth noting that Scott, do you remember who was made an admin of that group?
Yes, I do. I don't.
Emanuel
know if you want to mention the
Aguilar.
name now. Oh, okay. I was thinking.
And he just started letting
thinking someone
whoever
else.
into the group that requested, so a lot of bots joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
No,
aren't familiar
here
with
we go.
Emanuel
Yeah,
Aguilar,
yeah,
you should look
dude,
up his
I
stuff.
remember.
There we go.
Yeah.
Admins and moderators, Emanuel Aguilar. Yo, you're a big fan of Rusty Cooley. You're going to love this dude. This guy's a beast. He's a beast. He absolutely is a beast.
Here, I gotta
man.
find a video. Yeah, hold on.
A whole bunch of bots do private group. 1.9k members is crazy.
That is
Holy
pretty nuts.
shit.
I was gonna say,
That's
like,
so many.
I always
Yes,
lurked
shirtless.
in there.
Yes.
That's
Lurked.
so funny.
I was never involved. This is the whole RGC Facebook stuff. I was never involved with that. I was
No,
I
you
was
were
doing
just
my own shit.
uploading to YouTube. You were like, "Hey guys, new FC here."
No.
Yeah,
And
new
Yeah,
FC.
no
yeah.
face.
Vote. Yeah. Yeah.
Face reveal not until stream and not until Lore Hero.
Pretty much. I think I
I
revealed
don't
my
think
face.
you ever showed your face before that. Yeah.
It was a couple
No,
times. They
you-
were rare. They were really rare.
Don't you have a face cam in the Blood and Thunder FC on drums?
I have a body cam. My face isn't in there though. You can see me
Oh,
playing
wow.
the drums.
I could have
I
sworn.
was
your
gonna
face
say,
was in it.
even in the GH2 drums video, he didn't really show his face.
No, I didn't. That was still like before I was like showing face
But
a lot.
he-
I was getting
but
close.
he
Power
did
Dig
in
is
that
what brought
April-
his face out.
But he did show his face in that April Fool's video he
I
made.
did.
I remember
Yeah, that was
shit,
after-
with
yeah.
all the video effects and shit.
Yeah, the Uber song FC because I had 2
Yes.
strum bars. It was the precision bass guitars. So you can strum fast. You have 2 strum bars, obviously. That video is the only video on my channel that has gotten age restricted. That is 18 plus to view. Why? I have no
Wow.
idea. There's
Okay.
nothing that is like that. I don't do anything in that video that would mean it's 18 plus, but I don't know. Funny.
Dude,
Lord.
JP, this video is killing me.
No,
Holy
Alec,
shit.
Alec, hold on, bro. No, there's an even better.
I think it's the picture in
No, this-
picture with no audio.
No, bro, this one,
Oh
this
my
one is way
God.
better.
This is Emanuel
Oh my
Aguilar.
god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo!
Oh.
Yo, what the fuck?
This is the guy that runs the RGC.
This is
Facebook
the guy that
group
runs
Apparently.
RGC.
Oh, the For the Love of God one is insane.
You want to know
Somebody
who
should
made him?
chart that.
Bro, you want to know who made him an admin? I think it was fucking Will Fox that did it.
It was
It
Will.
wouldn't surprise me a bit. Will do that. That
Will
would
was
totally
like,
be a Will
"Oh
move.
my
That would
God."
totally be a Will move.
What? I. Nope.
Yeah, you seeing this For the Love of God? This is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
him in mo-
shredding
I mean-
all right.
I feel like you could play this on the podcast. It wouldn't get a copyright claim.
You know what?
not.
You know what, Jake? Do it. Do it.
Yes, fuck
Do
yeah.
it.
All right, I'll give you guys audio so you guys can listen to it. I showed it. You can listen now.
Oh god, that's so funny. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
this is
going
not
at
getting
it.
claimed.
We just.
He's just going.
It's
in.
its own
Going
thing.
fucking in. Yeah.
Is this the first recorded music on the show? I think it is.
It's all episode
Maybe.
101, baby. Emanuel Aguilar.
We're back. We're fucking
learning
back,
so much.
boys.
We're so back.
We're so back.
All right, I'm done. No more of that shit.
We're all done.
It's a little hard.
I was just going through your channel again, H, and it, like back 7, 8, 9 years ago or so. A lot of what I'm seeing is like the GH1 plus mods, the GH2 plus mods, 3 pluses.
No.
That's like when I got reacquainted with who you were. I knew who you were obviously from years ago and looking on Scorehero, but like seeing the GH1 plus stuff was really cool. One, because I believe you added a cheat to add like graveyard shift and Trippolette easily.
They were just there. Yeah.
It was just,
they
it
were
was
just there.
It was just there.
Not replacing no songs. It's just in
Yeah, $0. It was just automatically.
That's
like,
what. You had to get in the
anything.
shop. You had to get in the shop. That's what it was. But then having speed mods in engine, I thought that shit was cool as fuck. Being able to speed up on console, and it sounds like chipmunks.
Oh yeah.
That's early as fuck. That's before we knew how to make like new UI. So I was just like adding cheat codes at the ass. Like
Yeah.
like,
You'd always use cheat codes for ways like
red,
backdoor
yellow, blue,
things
and
in.
it's like up 5%
Oh my God,
or whatever.
Yeah, because in the GH2 speed mod, you made the fucking background of the GH2 menu to have the cheat codes for doing that.
Yes,
and I used that in my own ISO.
And
DualShock.
I
That
made
was
them
goated.
all DualShock compatible
Yes,
for my
smart.
Brazilian homies.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you
Many
fed
of
them.
out there.
You fed them, and they are still going. They are literally
Yes.
still going to this day.
They even
I think
edit
some mods
the
still
title.
have like based off of that background.
Yes,
Like, I remember at least one person had something that was like very similar to that, but they'd like change.
It's probably
something else.
fucking what's his name, Anankrim Prime. He
AK
probably
Prime.
still.
And
that
he
Anankrim
probably
Prime.
Dude, shout out, that dude.
No,
He's
this
got
guy
his own
has
life, and
kept.
he shows up, man, and
He's kind
got
of a
some
legend.
wild
I'm
shit,
gonna be
man.
real.
He's
a
got some
legend,
wild
man.
shit he does, man. Like
I
No, but-
never, I never had any animosity towards the guy. I
No,
just thought
no.
he did like too much. But I'm just happy that he's
No, he
still
does his own
pumping
thing.
out.
Yeah,
He's
still
his
pumping out
shit
ISOs
is
to this
goofy,
day.
this shit is the perfect blend between the old school style
Yes.
of how people did just replacing the graphics
Yes.
and shit, and GH2 Deluxe. Like
Yes,
I'm just gonna
using
say it.
new school stuff in an old school type of way. And
And I
having
love
like
that there's
shitty
that in
charts
this
too.
community.
My
Well,
favorite
yeah, I mean,
thing
that's
about
just-
his mods
That's
is
historically
that
accurate.
my favorite thing about his mods is that they are based off of GH2 Deluxe, but this dude adds so many menus. There are so
Oh my
many
God.
menus. There are so many menus in his mods, but you can customize like everything.
He changed
Yeah,
like
yeah.
menus to menus to menus to menus.
Yeah. Yeah, into like I'm sure he probably still uses G-Hex for some of these.
Oh,
I
definitely.
wouldn't
A
doubt
lot
it.
of those guys do.
I do not doubt it. He's still using G-Hex, and that's cursed.
It's crazy. Now. Back in the day, that shit was good. That was the GHTCP of its time. But
dude,
nowadays,
there's a video
if
from
you're
yesterday.
if you're
Yeah,
using
dude, he's still
GHX, then you
active.
might as well just chug
It's
away.
like Avril
I-
Lavigne
I-
so much
2025
better.
edition.
This is a
2025
2025 GH2 ISO Guitar Hero Avril Lavigne. This is what it looks like. This is like pure like 2008
Oh, yeah, that's
9
DX.
nostalgia type of like shit. Like this is exactly what I would expect to see of a GH2 ISO of the old
Oh yeah,
time
that's
period.
that's
But it's
straight
new.
up DX. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's based on
that's
deluxe. Yeah.
DX, 100%.
I'm downloading it right now because I want Guitar Hero Avril Lavigne 2025 edition.
Fuck it, why not, dude?
Dude, it's 800 megabytes. Let's go.
That's a good
Let's
size,
go.
not gonna lie.
That's insane.
No, dude. There's this old like.
They're
there's
all
this old
bonus
You know what this
custom
is?
he
That makes
did
sense 'cause it's
from
deluxe.
like. Bro,
No, you know what this is?
7 years ago, and it's Brutal Mentor. Alec, you know that song?
Yeah, dude, I was playing that like the other week.
No, so
That's so funny,
he
yeah.
put Brutal Menthol. So like the joke between a bunch of us has been, hey, he charted Brutal Menthol.
Yeah, Brutal Menthol. Yeah, it probably
wanna
just
play
like
Brutal
went
Menthol?
back. It probably
Yeah.
like went out of the translation machine, just like menthol.
Also, by the way, this chart is fucking insane. Like in a really good bad way.
I was gonna say that I think the reason why it's 800 megabytes, I believe this is most likely an Onyx, what is it, bonus song only ISO. So he probably just made it super fast.
Yeah, I believe it is
So-
because every single song that he showcases is just in the shop.
Yep,
So.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm about to load it up right now. See what the fuck. So
There are so many different like ISOs that he's building. Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
Peter Pan, Noah. What the fuck is that?
I mean, it's
Guitar Hero,
wild.
Aeon?
Hello?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just the one looking at
But the
video
s-
titles. Peter
But
Pan,
bro,
Noah.
the spirit is alive though.
I don't know
Like,
who these
Scott's
people
right.
are.
and
Hey, we
that's
gotta-
how I
Always
always
remember-
read it.
Does he have a Peter
Always
Griffin
remember-
ISO?
Always remember, Milohax made this possible.
It's
Yeah,
true.
like
You're welcome.
literally at the extreme core of it all, like that. Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
so.
really.
Hey, bro, he's got
Yeah.
Guitar Hero Ramadan 2010.
That's
Not
cool.
kidding. I'm not
Let's
kidding.
go.
I'm glad that
Let's
this type of
go.
shit exists, and you actually are so right that Milohax allowed this type of shit to happen. We cannot talk about like the story of Guitar Hero in general now without mentioning Milohax, because it's done so much in the past 5 years, especially, but decade almost now. It's impressive.
You just got it.
And
He's
it's
got
so
some
much
2
bigger than
deluxe
me
and
at
3
this
deluxe
point,
videos
like-
on here, man.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, we
that's
got to
great.
mention you by name in particular for starting it, but it's really grown to be something larger than
Yeah.
any individual member of that group. It's truly a group. There's so many things going on. Like if you just go to Milohax on the
So-
server right now, there's people doing that project, alongside other deluxe projects. It's just a community of people who like this old shit and like modding.
It's
And-
exactly-
and I love playing the modded things as somebody who doesn't mod the shit myself.
Shout out to the Decomp, shout out to
Yeah,
Hugh.
shout out to Decomp.
Yes.
Yes, Hugh.
Big time.
He's been the
Hugh.
driving factor behind all that shit lately, especially the Dance Central 3 decomp.
Yeah,
That
there's
shit
Dance
is-
Central shit.
Yeah,
going on
man.
with Milohax, too.
Oh my
That's
god.
one of the first, I think only the other game I can think of that anybody has decomped on 360 or worked on was like a Banjo-Kazooie game.
Oh no,
And like other than that, like this is basically the first one.
Oh yeah, he also has a fucking really diabolical one that I will not talk about here.
Yeah,
JP
we'll go with
linked.
that. We might have had to cut
J-
something, maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, JP
Redacted.
just linked this really diabolical one that's
Redacted.
Just throw in some bleeps.
insane.
Just beep.
For the entire couple minutes we talked about it, and I'll blur the video.
You know, oh wait,
That
hold
could
on. I think this PKG version is a PKG for actual PS3. Bro. Bro.
Well, our
It-
PS3
it
would
says-
work though.
But I mean, like.
But why are you playing Guitar Hero 2
Guitar
on
Hero
our
2, the
PS3?
ISO PKG.
It's Guitar Hero 2. I don't think
Oh, so it's like a
Oh.
PS2 classic or
this
something.
is a PS2 classic. I see it.
This motherfuckers
That's
done
crazy.
set it up for everybody, man.
That's
That's
wild.
insane.
Come
Hey,
play this on
dedication.
DualShock.
That is cursed as shit, actually. Oh my god.
I love
Wow.
the modding
It's
scene.
like, come play this on DualShock.
On the Doohickey.
Close enough.
On the
Yes.
Doohickey.
Yes, the
Doohickey.
Doohickey, man.
I love that fucking
man.
thing, man. This is a great controller for non-guitar play. I really
It
like it.
is.
I,
The
no,
newest-
I
Yeah,
love like
I
I love
like
using
this.
the EOS.
I
It
hold
is a
it
very
like this
comfortable.
too.
Oh
I
yeah,
hold it like this too when I play.
that's pretty cool idea actually. Yeah, for like overhanded. You know,
Yeah.
I
To
use
get
my
that
EOS a lot
left-hand
actually.
split, to get that split. I can't.
Yeah,
do
no,
this
I was
shit,
gonna
man.
say for like DFJKL.
This shit right here. Fuck
cool.
that.
It's hard to do it the way it's intended. It can.
Yeah,
you
it's-
have a
it
very
is
particular
tricky.
way of holding it. Where's my doohickey? Where do I even have it?
But I don't like
The
it
strap
for
sucks.
shooters. I think everything else is solid. Like
Yeah,
very,
it's really
very
good
solid
for like 3D
everything else.
platformers in my
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Because
I play
if-
NES games with it a lot.
That's how
yeah,
I
it's
always
good
do it.
for
I have a thumb strap and that's it, and then I hold it like this.
interesting.
I don't even have my strap put on it. I hate it.
I have
Just a
multiple
thumb strap.
EOSs just sitting
Yeah,
on
it
the
Strap
hurts.
does,
desk.
strap does nothing at this angle.
Yeah, no, you don't need a strap for
No.
that. This is fine. You got a good grip all the way around.
It's not perfect, but it's still cool.
It is neat. I'm glad it exists. We've come so
Yes.
far.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah,
We really
I'm proud
have.
of you. I'm really proud of you guys.
Oh,
I
I'm
appreciate
proud
it.
of
I
you.
appreciate that, Scott.
Seriously,
Yeah.
no, dude, you guys have come so far. Like every one of you have overcome your own bullshit that you've had to deal with in your life to get to the point where you're at. Like all four of you, like for real.
Thanks, H.
I appreciate
mean,
that. dude.
100%.
Thank you, H.
Hey,
Yeah,
we,
dude.
we all wouldn't be here without each other, and I mean that
Exactly.
with you included. You included.
Exactly.
H.
Big time.
Like seriously, like this whole community, and I mean, I've been a little silent on this because I mean, again, honestly, I haven't been around on the Milohax side as much as some of the other guys here, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate what you and everybody there has done as well. We all have our own specialties, right? And you guys have helped push the scene forward, and I think everybody in the community can be thankful for that, right? The deluxe games, everything. We're all thankful.
Big
That's
time.
what it's all been about for me, is pushing the boundaries in some way. And I suck as a gamer. Like I can't play to the level of most of y'all.
But it
It
doesn't
depends on
matter.
what
It's
song it
passion for
is.
the game. It's just having
But
fun.
it's
all
pushing
have passion.
boundaries. And every one of us on this screen right now has pushed boundaries in this community in some
Yes.
way.
Agreed.
Again,
Along with a lot of other people who aren't on here right
I feel
now.
like we always go back to it. A rising tide lifts all boats. Really does.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's been the motto for the
Yes.
past couple of years.
Yeah,
you know?
that motto
Like,
that motto can be applied to the entire scene.
Yes.
everything that's happened over the past several years, like have like built off of each other. Like I don't know if you guys actually saw, but like Clone Hero put out a blog post.
Yeah,
Yes,
I missed
I saw that.
I missed
Yes,
that.
dude.
I saw it a day old. Yeah.
The ghost meter.
I
I'm
saw
hyped.
that. I was like, wait, what? Clone Hero? Really? Like, I was
Yeah.
excited. I was like, yo, new build?
I like it. It's perfect FCs, but it's not the same kind of perfect FCs that people know from Festival. It's own thing.
It's a perfect FC in Clone Hero's eyes, and I think that's awesome.
It's
Because now,
its own thing.
yeah,
It's its own thing. I mean, anti-ghost FC, perfect. That's something I know that I could go in and do, right? Like that's something I love. That's some cool shit.
you get
So, like-
compensated for it now. Like
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
cool.
great.
I
And it's
love
no
that.
longer a like a main engine thing. Like if you spam too much, then you miss. Like
Right.
I
Yeah.
think from the beginning, it
cool.
was clear that that's not what it's about. But I think it's just understanding that Clone Hero now finally knows what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it. I'm proud of them for finally figuring it all out.
Yeah, I was very
Uh,
happy to just see this. I was like, no
It's
way,
sick.
like, this is awesome. You know,
I'm happy for him. Yeah.
And don't
Yeah.
forget,
Yeah, I'm really happy
leaderboards.
for them. And I'm very
Yes.
excited.
getting
and
leaderboards,
of
something that
course.
people like I can think of, like, you know, the first person I think of with leaderboards is Geometric. You know,
Yeah,
that dude,
my
that dude is
goat Geo.
fiending. He needs
goat Geo.
leaderboards like yesterday.
Point
Jay Prez
chasers.
back on that shit.
God, what was the guy that was on top of Score Spy? He was on like every. Was it
Hans?
That was GMS, wasn't it?
Oh, GMS and Hans, both of those guys.
Yeah,
really.
two of them.
God.
They were
GMS is-
GMS packed like a fuck ton of like.
Because you made that
sports
fucking
shit.
program.
He
It
chopped.
made chopped, man. It
Yeah,
made
he made
chopped.
sense.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Chopped
Joquan
is
was up there
insane.
too. It's like top 10 somewhere.
Joe
Man's a
Quan, that's what I was
genius.
thinking.
Yeah,
Joquan.
dude,
I was
dude,
thinking
Joe
walking
Quan,
like Phoenix. That was
Yeah,
what I was
Joaquin,
thinking.
Joquan, close enough.
Joe
Yeah.
Quan, like, has played, I think, every song ever on Chorus. I'm not even kidding. That dude is
Probably.
so
Yeah.
dedicated.
I
Insane.
feel
Like,
so
big-
bad
big
that
ups
he's
to
gonna
him.
have to play all of them all over again.
Yeah.
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 You know, just to get it all done. You know, like just to have a score up there. He's gonna be the score leader again. Yeah, that being said, like it's a very promising. We want to talk about the actual blog post itself. Everything is done on the front end, but the back end, where that's the hardest stuff, is what they're really that's the stuff that they're trying to tackle. So it's like new infrastructure of servers and making sure that none of it's exploitable and all this stuff, and they're trying to make sure that people like they have a launcher for it now. They're gonna have a launcher for Clone Hero, and I think that's great. And all that stuff. And yeah, they actually have a fair outline of the remaining work that they have, like chart hashing and, you know, making sure that the ghost meter is, you know, it'll work well in that leaderboard environment.
That's the communication that people have always wanted to. That's the best part. It's
Yep.
like, hey, what
Yeah.
needs to be done? You know, that's all.
remaining
and-
work. There's a whole area called remaining work.
Yeah, I
Chart
applaud
hashes.
them.
A certain company could use some lessons from that. Actually, I'm not going to
Yeah.
say their name, but we all know who they
And
are.
instead of being cryptic in their music pass by saying, "Hey guys, we're all right. We know you want rock songs. We know. We know."
They didn't say that. They said nothing.
No, they didn't really say
They didn't
anything.
promote this
They didn't
season
say
at all.
shit.
It's just
Yeah, they
here.
didn't.
It's here now.
It's just like,
No.
we got this.
But
shit.
if we
got-
know how Harmonix works,
there's no
then it's like
there's no headliner.
yeah.
Harmonix is
headliner,
cooking.
but
I'm
It's,
sure.
it's a banger pass. They got a lot of good songs in the pass. I'll say that. I'm happy in that
The
regard.
pass is
but
really
it's
good.
still weird. Still just weird.
The way I look at it, Harmonix are cooking some really nice burger patties, but then Epic squeezes all the juice out of them.
Yeah, they're the type of people that when they brown their beef, they rinse it with water to get rid of all the grease.
And then they take the top
I
bun
want
off
that grease.
and
I want
hawk.
that grease.
Right,
No,
right
bro.
to jail. Right to jail.
Yeah.
They take the bun off, hawk a loogie right onto it, put the bun
so
back
if you
on, and
wash
go like
your
that.
beef, you don't listen to Lore Hero. Don't listen
That's
to Lore
right.
Hero
Don't
if you
wash your
beef.
fucking beef. If you need to get rid of your grease from your browned beef, just either strain it or put some fucking paper towels in there, soak it up. That's what I do.
Paper towels works.
Paper towels work
Yeah,
great.
Grease
or,
your beef. Grease your beef.
Or add more grease. Fuck,
Yeah,
you can
honestly,
save
just
that
add
grease
more
and put it with it
grease,
later.
bro.
Just drop some lard on it.
I'm a grease
Arby's.
fan.
Beef.
I'm a grease
Arby's,
fiend.
we have the meats.
We
Hey,
have
you
the
ever
grease.
watch the film Grease?
Yes,
We
do.
have the grease.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, Arby's has the
I love
grease.
Arby's. I love Arby's.
Big fan.
I
Me
fucking
too.
love Arby's. I'm the biggest fan of Arby's.
got the
I was going to say
Delicious.
thank you,
Big
Milohax,
fan,
for that,
huge
but
fan.
that's completely unconnected to Milohax,
That's-
legally speaking.
Yeah, no,
No,
there's
that's
nothing.
I mean, I don't think
I
that
don't know what
Scott
you're talking
founded
about.
the
What
fast
do you mean?
food chain Arby's.
I
Okay,
don't
well,
know
you
what
know
you're
what?
talking about
They
at
have
all.
steak
Okay,
nuggets
okay.
now at Arby's. You see that?
Do they?
I wanna try
Holy
them.
shit! I gotta try
Steak
them.
nuggets.
Chicken
Yeah,
nuggets, steak
no,
nuggets.
they're trying to
Hold on.
like make an analogy to a chicken nugget with a steak nugget, but it's not breaded in any way. It's just like a chunk of steak, I guess. The picture looks okay.
Okay,
So,
so
like-
I
It's
want
not
to
just steak chunks.
It looks like steak
No.
chunks. Here's a picture of it.
hold on.
gotta look.
Since we're actually talking about Arbys, I do want to give the lore on Arbys since it's safe to talk about. We were back in Milohax 1.0. JNack was asking to see. He wanted to archive Rock Band VR, and he was like, I can't fucking
God.
buy the game. I can't buy it.
my
I bought
God.
it, and
That
he's like, I
was a
bought it,
saga
and
and a
it's
half.
not in. It's like it's not installing. I was like, wait, JNack, I still haven't installed on like an ancient hard drive when I streamed it in 2019, and so I put it on Google Drive to preserve it, and I gave him the link, and I named it Arbys VR because RB,
Yeah.
the letters R and B is Rock Band. RB VR.
Roast beef. Yeah.
Roast beef. Arbys. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This won't get caught by anything. And so I just shared that with him, and we have that game archived now. We're good.
And
All
all
all of
DLC.
its DLC. And all of
And
its DLC.
since there was a problem with buying it, it was something to do with like if you bought the DLC, suddenly you couldn't install the game anymore. or some
Yeah,
shit
it was like an
that.
Oculus
That's
server
crazy.
thing or something.
JNack went to the Harmonix server and he just like raised hell. Basically.
Yeah, it's like I
And he
bought
would
these
not shut
DLC
up
songs
about it.
and now I can't play them. I can't even
Because
download them.
He went to Oculus support and they're like, "It's fine on our end. Talk to Harmonix." So
Yeah.
he went and talked to Harmonix,
And they're
and
like,
it was a whole
"Oh,
dragged out thing. And
took
I
over
think
a
Troy
year.
was like, it
Yeah, it
finally
was a
started
while.
working, and it was like, yeah. So JNack helped get that shit fixed. Where you
Yeah, I think that they
we'll
had
let
to,
Janek
like-
time.
talk about the full story next week.
Like you
By
did
the
that
way,
at the
hey,
beginning.
Reverend
Yes.
Janek on the show next week. We're doing a whole Milo
Hell
X
yeah.
series. I just want to throw it out
There's
there.
the
Reverend
Milo arc.
the Milo arc.
Milo
that's
arc.
That's why the fucking Lore Hero logo above us has the Milohax logo in the O's. But yeah,
Oh.
Janek next week. We'll talk about. He'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
that was
Next
that was
week.
Yeah, I
my,
can't
that was my
see
saga.
that.
That was my
I
idea.
can't see that where I'm at right now. So
Yeah, no, it's
Hell yeah.
special.
Yeah, sure.
I can't wait to see it on the show.
Hell
I can
yeah.
show it to you right now.
Fuck yeah.
Just put a
Okay,
PNG
well,
in the
I
fucking
still
thing.
want to. I still can't wait to see it on the show.
Hell yeah.
It's true. I think it looks nice. I just whipped it together real quick though. But yeah, Milohax. It's been long overdue for us to do a proper like Milohax episode. We've been talking to Scott and
Oh,
Janek for
shit.
years.
That
Like
looks
every
so
now and
good.
then, it's
That
like, oh
looks
yeah,
sick
have a
as
song.
fuck.
Thanks. I
That
tried.
looks sick as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, Jake, why don't you add the Milohax logo? He was like, I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
was a good
I like
idea.
that.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? You know what that actually is? The O.
I do.
No.
The Alec does.
I do.
It's the calibration gem from stock GH2.
Oh,
my
it
God,
is.
you're
It
right.
definitely is.
Sense.
100%.
And I didn't know
Shout
about this until earlier
out
this
to
year. I was
Jack
like,
for that little nugget.
I was like, bro, is that actually it?
cool.
It was that the whole time. He was like, yep.
I've
That's
actually
what it
never
was.
noticed that.
Always
I never
has
put that
been.
together,
That's
but that makes so
so
much
good.
fucking
So cool.
sense.
It's so
I
good.
love it.
And it's,
Because it's
also,
such a core part of it at this point. Like,
Yeah.
if you look
It
at our
is.
server
It's the
icon, that's
identity,
what
yeah.
it is. It's that, but with the little.
even
like,
Loki never
Yeah.
hacks is still that, even though it's the
It's based on
Neversoft
that, yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Neversoft
that's
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fucking sick, man. There's layers of lore to this shit. We've been here for 20 years.
Yeah,
damn it.
it's been going on forever, man.
What are
Like,
you all? Some kind of lore heroes?
What? No.
Gotta be a lore hero.
It's a lore. The Graveyard Shift, or no, it was Trippolette. Originally, no, was it Graveyard
Monkey
Shift?
steals the peach.
Graveyard
Monkey
Shift, I
steals the
believe,
beach.
took over the slot of Guitar Hero in the whatever code breaker code that was.
I think so, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that, but
And
you're probably
Trippolette
right.
took over like Sailor Ship Eye or whatever the fuck that one was. I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I think
you
it
couldn't
might
play
be
the
the other
song
way
on
around,
some setlist.
actually.
Maybe the other way
Didn't
around.
we
I don't
find-
remember.
I don't
Didn't
fully
we
remember
find out-
because my hack just added them, so they were just
Yeah,
like
and
hanging
now
off
that's
the
the best
bottom of
way to do
paper.
I believe there's a
Didn't-
Milohax project by Luna that just has them in there
it
as
was
well,
the,
like a newer one.
Yeah, she did a better one, yeah, much years later.
Yeah,
Thanks.
GH1
Talking about
Secret
monkeys,
Edition.
Monkey Steals the Peach.
That's it.
The original Guitar Hero song was a very immature song about sex, wasn't it? Was that called?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
talked
god, I
about
remember
that.
hearing about that. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but it was
I don't remember what it was
something-
called.
It was
but I
something
saw
weird,
it.
but it's the same melody, and it's like holy shit.
It's
they
literally the same
that
song
shit.
structure, but they're just talking about not Guitar Hero, talking
We're
about other
talking
things.
talking about Dick Hero,
yeah. So it was, maybe that was the Dicko mode we were all waiting for.
the original Dick.
The original Dicko mode. That's
Surely
it.
somebody's modded that into the game at this point, got a custom chart
Dude,
for
that-
it. Surely.
That's actually some crazy foreshadowing. Like, imagine, like, it's like, hey, you guys take this song about sex. How about you make it about Guitar Hero our game?
yeah,
come on.
used to
Be great.
jerk him with my hand.
Yeah,
In
and then
school.
fucking.
Did you?
Like 15 years later.
I didn't.
And the funny thing is, they had I don't know if it was a launch party or what, but it was just like a bunch of the bands from Guitar Hero, like the Harmonix bands that was on Guitar Hero 1. They were at a live party. They had a party, and it never came out on the US disc, but the European GH1 disc had it was, and it called it Guitar Hero Live.
I didn't know it was called that actually.
It was.
That's so
It's on my
funny.
channel.
Yeah, because you uploaded it on your channel as Guitar Hero
Yeah.
Live, and you're like, don't ask me about the title. That's how it was in the game.
Yeah, it's what it was called.
That's so
And
funny.
it's just like
Yeah.
acrobats, all kinds of like so many
Oh
of them.
yeah,
I forget
Acrobats,
exactly. Like
Monkey
they played,
Steals the Peach, Graveyard Barbecue.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
This
with,
is Honest Bob.
HMX Hellion up there on the stage.
Oh, yeah, and
too,
Honest
singing
Bob.
along.
Honest Bob's in
Yeah,
there
I
too,
think
bro.
Helen's still with Harmonix to this day.
Wow.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
She's pretty high up with them now. If she's still with them, if she's
Yeah,
a creative
Sussman.
director or something.
Man, it's kind of weird to see this, knowing that we saw some of these guys play live, Jake.
Yeah, it is weird.
Next time I
Very
won't miss out.
strange.
It's a
20
good.
years later.
It's a good listen. Like it's.
I don't know, bro. Honest Bob
You probably
may never
got the
play
last time.
again.
Yeah,
after
you
that.
guys probably caught the last show of it, but
like
unfortunately,
like Sussman literally said he was like, they might never play again after this.
Yeah,
Like, that's how
it's
he
been
framed
years
it.
since they played.
That
It's
shit
been
was
years
so
since
funny.
they played. They don't really play anymore. So like, this is maybe the last chance you ever see Honest Bob ever. So
Now, I'm
glad
pretty
I
sure
got to
that's
see it.
Dan Schmidt's band.
Yep, Dan Schmidt. I'd have to ask Steel Cage. Well, who
I'm
the
pretty
fuck
sure it
I
is
don't know.
because
Chris Rigopoulos.
he's still with them.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
is the guitarist.
Chris was there. Yep.
Was that Alex's brother?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alex's brother.
Yeah, Alex was there actually.
Dan Schmidt. Steel Cage is gonna roast me in the comments.
I
Oh,
can't
man.
remember all the members, but I knew.
I know he's gonna comment them.
I
Trust.
knew it
Just
was
check
the beat.
check it after
I knew
this
it was
video
the beat
goes
match
out.
guy.
You'll be able to find it. Yeah, Dan Schmidt.
I knew Honest Bob was the beat match guy.
Thank you, Bob, for everything you've done for us.
Yes.
maybe Steel
We
Cage
love
is on
Bob.
to
We
something.
wouldn't be sitting here without your game.
This is so true.
I think Steel Cage is on to something. I think.
Yeah,
Him
he-
being
he's been the
biggest
fanboy
Honest
for the
Bob
right
fan
guy.
all fucking time.
Without that, we'd never
Yeah.
be able to hit notes on beat.
True.
with
It's all
the
because of
song.
Steel Cage.
It's him. It's his doing.
Maybe it is. he's been the puppet master this whole time. His persona
Christ.
his persona as some 20-something living in Texas has all been a sham. He's actually in his 40s or 50s living in Boston. He was Bob. Maybe he's the factor dealer incentives.
Maybe.
Maybe
Or at
he's
least
the
one of them.
incentive. One of the incentive. Maybe
One
there's
of the
others.
incentives. Yeah.
There's others.
There's
Well,
other
well,
incentives. It's
there
like
have to be at least two.
you must
Yeah,
find
two
the
minimum.
other incentives in the Legend of Bob.
Must go to the factory and get it
Legend
from the
of Bob.
dealer.
Ocarina of Honesty.
This is getting stupid.
I'm going to refer to Steel Cage as Honest Bob from now on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Bob. Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby.
Wait a second. Wait a
Bobby.
second. When you say Bobby, it makes me think of Kotick.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bobber.
I
No,
don't think
never
that's
mind.
Honest Bob.
That's true facts.
Dude,
and a reminder, he was in the Epstein book.
I'm not surprised.
Release the list.
Well, yeah.
Something funny,
Release the
something funny
fucking
happened. I'm gonna leak my DMs with League and Shard. The other day,
list. I thought
he
you were about to
messaged
leak
me.
the list. I was like, damn.
Oh,
what
No,
the-
I don't have the list.
Hey,
Well,
release
I
the
have more
list.
hero leak.
He because Lee is weird in the way he contacts each and every one of us. He'll like say
True.
"moose ya goose" when he wants to talk to me, just to get my attention, make sure I'm online. Where the fuck did he say it? He was some along the lines of like, bad news, Activision is suing us. We have to change the name of the game to Bobby Kotick Hero or something along those lines. I'm like, and then he immediately followed it up with, just kidding. I'm like, yeah, I knew you were kidding, but okay, yeah, we can talk. What do you want to talk about today, man?
He basically did the same thing to me, but with 3D printers. He's like, 3D printers are about to get way more expensive, except for those who create guitar controllers. And I was like, man, shut up.
I'd be this close to quitting if that was real. If I was one of y'all.
Yeah, I found
was-
it. Bad news. Activision sued us, so we have to call Red Octane Bobby Kotick Games now. Just kidding.
God damn it.
Ew.
This is stupid.
I was talking to Miscellany the other
Ew.
day in a call, and I was sharing my screen, and like Lee just calls me, and Miscellany was like, "Oh," and I'm just like, I was like, "I gotta go, man."
I gotta go. Trust me, it's important. This is how he operates.
Yeah.
Funny. Well, anyways,
funny,
if,
dude.
Good shit. Good shit.
if any of you guys have anything else to talk about, say it now, because otherwise we're gonna get out of here.
I think this is a great conversation about the
Yeah,
past,
it's been
the
a cool
present, and
episode.
the
Thank
future.
you.
Oh yeah,
Thank
I
you so
love
much
it.
for coming on,
This
Scott.
is fucking awesome.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you
for
so
having me
excited.
on. I wouldn't have done anything else this last couple hours.
Also,
No, this is our type of shit. This is what Lori was about. Is like just
That's-
chilling, talking about the old days, and that's exactly.
I
what we
love
did.
it, man. I
Talk
love it,
about
man.
Yeah, it's
steak
awesome.
nuggets.
Yeah,
And steak
And
nuggets.
Yes,
Yeah.
steak nuggets.
What
Someone
is
tried
steak
some of them
nuggets? Yeah.
motherfuckers.
If anybody's
What is
tried them, let me
Scorehero?
know because they look interesting.
We
Talk
talk about
about it in the
fast food.
comments. Yeah.
For whatever reason, we
Yeah.
always talk about fast. There's something in the comments. It's like this amount of time till fast food mentioned. It always happens. I don't know how, but thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you. Thank you, Scott, for coming on LocalH. Go check him out. We'll link him down below. Go join Milohax. Go play the deluxe
Yeah.
mods.
Yes,
Go
join
play all
Milohax.
sort. Go play permadeath. Go play all these other projects that Milohax has touched because they've done wonders for this entire community. And I cannot thank the collective of Milohax enough, and by extension, LocalH himself for starting the whole thing and keeping it running. So thank you, H. Appreciate you.
Sure.
Yeah, claps for LocalH. Not the band, the man. We'll see you guys next week. We're gonna have Janak on to talk more about the deluxe
Yes.
mods
Yeah,
and
don't
all that
forget.
stuff.
Don't forget the next 2 weeks. Make sure you guys watch.
Yes, we're
Yes.
gonna have another
Yeah.
person
No,
on
definitely.
after Janak as well.
Milo
We're gonna have-
Arc.
Not,
Oh,
not
man,
tell-
I'm
not
so
saying,
excited.
not saying
It's a
who.
secret. It's a secret. But we
It's
will
a
have
secret to
another. We're having a whole
Secret to
Milohax arc.
everybody.
We have to give our respect to this organization because it's done so much for the community. and We appreciate it. So thank you guys so much.
It's
See
a
you. Bye.
secret to everybody.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.